what to do.
To another flow.
Tell me where to go, what to do.
To another flow.
Show me the stars. Show me the stars.
Get it poppin', put it.
Tell me where to go, what to do.
To another flow.
Tell me where to go, what to do.
To another flow.
Show me the stars. Show me the stars.
Get it poppin', put it.
something. I mean, I have honey at arm's reach all the time.
Yeah, but is it fresh honey from the honeycomb?
From the honey teat?
From the honey
I mean-
teat? Yeah, from the bee tits.
No.
They're just called bits, really.
Those are biddies.
The biddies.
Yeah, titties.
Bee titties. I'm not in roll 20.
I am.
I'm that kid this time.
Yeah,
Chuckles
you are.
did it for once.
Yeah, I was like, I was in the dungeon run. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna go long, isn't it? So I died on the second boss. I'm like, okay, alt tab. Boop, 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 I'm in.
Alt tab and do it. That makes sense.
Oh, speaking of dungeons, I had a dumb idea to run a Dungeons and Dragons roguelike.
Talk to
Isn't
your
that,
boy
there's
CW3.
yeah, there was a concept of that earlier.
You know
that
what's
was,
really strange?
Yeah.
You said Dungeons and Dragons,
Mhm.
and for some reason it sounded weird.
Well, because normally you would say D&D.
Yeah, but like,
Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm like, Dungeons and Dragons. Why does that like sound familiar, but like off? Like,
Also,
oh,
check-
duh.
You went to the Department of Motor Vehicles? Who does that?
What?
Dragoon Cat looks pretty wild.
I love the
love where you're at
glasses.
now.
The goggles.
I have nothing else that fits on my head, so I gotta wear
Yep.
glasses everywhere I go.
Oh, is
You
that
know you
level
can
50
you know you
armor?
can like not wear
Yeah.
something.
Nah. I need. I need
Oh, okay.
I need
No.
No.
It's very important.
The import. Okay, cool. Let's get this started because we got quite a little bit to cover tonight. Summary of last week was pretty straightforward. We had you woke up or broke into the safe that was in the crash sky carriage. You then took a short rest in that room while the flame skulls came back to life, had a nice conversation with you in a language that you soon figured out is the lost language of the Netherese society, and then made allies with them, allowing them to just kind of go hang out with their bodies, which is kind of all they really wanted to do. Continued exploring. Thad found a strange hissing lizard-like creature in a cave that ran away from him, and then you entered in a room with a bunch of icicles on the roof. These icicles were interspersed with little ice mephits that some of you saw, and those ice mephits decided to try to drop those said icicles on your heads. They missed most of you, hitting only one of you with a bit of a shard, and Korra, deciding to be badass, jumps in the air with the help of Hyroken and fucking pulse blasts them all into bits and pieces as the room just completely shatters, all the ice in the air falling down, and Korra landing in a sick natural 20 superhero landing. It was dope as shit. You break through the wall of a nearby tower that seems to have fallen through the roof of this lovely glacier. And within there, you find that it is a chamber. If you return here and take a short rest, can recharge a single spell slot of yours. I think of level 3 or lower. Continue exploring, and eventually find a room with a strange stone in it that Korra activates after reading about, after translating the words on it. She, now we know, triggers an arcane eye spell, which she uses to explore a little bit of the caves, finding a chamber with a large smooth tunnel in it and another fallen tower, along with a chamber with a large golem head in it, and further on, more strange noises, or more strange chambers going to the east. The party decides to explore the chamber with the large head, finding that it is the severed head of a large steel golem, or iron golem. It no longer has its body, but it can still seem to communicate by blinking the lights behind its eyes. The party decides to talk to it, using yes or no answers, and yes or no, or using yes or no questions, discerning that it came down here, had its head, it got here by having its head severed in the fall of the city. It doesn't know if there's any specific enemies down here, and a lot of other questions were asked and answered. The party gathered all their strength to move the head and give it a new vantage point in this room, and then continued onward to the next chamber, where there was a large tunnel filled with smooth, that was polished to like a glass-like texture. This tunnel, nearly 15 feet across, seemed to disappear into darkness. Demovan, using his grappling hook, descended down into the tunnel, figuring out maybe he can get to the bottom of it. He didn't. threw his glowing spear even further down the tunnel. Couldn't see where it went, but did hear a splashing noise and some bubbling. The party is not clear whether there is liquid magma or liquid water somewhere down there. But there was a strange clicking, clacking noise, sounding like hundreds of little tiny feet walking across the ice and the snow that they heard earlier. For some reason, Valhalla decides to go back to her head buddy thing, and I think it was to give it a name? I can't remember. What was the name of the thing?
I had a question for it
Oh.
about the magma. Magma.
And in going so, went back to the head by herself, and from the darkness down the eastern tunnel, a strange hulking shape skulked out of the shadows and leapt upon her, changing into a vile-looking, bloody-faced gnoll. As it snarled and tried to bite her, it missed, and everybody in the other chamber heard a scream as Valhalla cried out for help as she is being attacked by some strange creature. And that is where we're going to start. Hirokin, you turn around and then you just see a lamp on the ground next to you.
Oh, he got cold again.
Kick it down
Yeah,
the
he
hole.
went back and he turtled.
Sometimes when it gets cold, it just kind of gets pulled back into the lamp, you know?
I understand. I'll take her and just kind of put him into like my fur folds. There, buddy. Get
Okay.
you warm in no time.
He became
This
a
isn't-
man, and then he became a lamp.
This entire
Oh.
being is just shrinkage.
Yeah.
Old man aside, I'm pretty sure Valhalla was screaming we should go find out what that was.
All right, everybody, let's
So I'm
roll
saying we gotta
initiative.
Ah,
Oh, why are there all these initiatives here?
We're not on the map
What initiative?
yet.
Oh, you're not
Yes.
on the map. Good.
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 Sure, that's fine.
Yes.
I just had to put on a Swamp Thing in the background for this fight.
Yeah, this is a good Swamp Thing fight, I do believe so, yeah.
I think you showed us the picture of it right at the end of last session.
Yeah, it's very bloody knoll.
Yeah, yep.
Please post Swamp Thing.
Oh, Swamp Thing? Absolutely.
Oh, Swamp Thing by Pegged Board Nerds.
This is the mix with it, I think. It's something special.
Yeah, it was vicious as fuck.
I will send you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is like hick techno. It's fantastic.
You're up here.
Hypno, yeah.
Hick. Where is initiative? I know where that is.
Give me that initiative.
Ooh, 14. Red.
Please
14.
insert initiative.
Okay, I go grab water real quick because I really need that right now.
It's like you're dying of the plague or anything.
Sheesh. Uh-oh. Valhalla rolled a little 3. I'll need to start rolling better.
I just
defense
kind of
to
G-straight to
that.
roll well for all of us.
It's the die.
To be fair, I do always tend to,
To be
roll
fair.
well.
There you go. To be fair.
Yes.
Although I didn't roll well on my Gift of Alacrity dice.
Chuckles, why is your initiative a natty 1, 14?
Because he rolls advantage.
Because it's a macro, yeah, for advantage.
Oh.
So one of those two is a 1. The other one's 11, which is what it is.
Got it. I was like, I don't understand.
I'm just that fast.
You have a
13.
plus 13.
Oh, faster than God.
The power of God and anime on your side, homie. Ooh. This is a bummer. It's like this token is easy.
Can't remember its name.
You'll find
I
out.
don't.
It was
Don't
Noggin.
Noggin. Thank you. I'm like,
name
it's
it.
something that was just like head. I'm like, I don't think it was heady, but was it just heady?
Heady. Spaghetti.
Five
Heady,
head.
heady.
Okay.
Okay, you back.
How you doing there, champ?
Okay,
hold on.
okay.
We're alive. I lift, bitch. All right.
Like every few hours, I have a completely different symptom.
You
Oh,
really
God,
are
you're
like,
just speed running
Sneeze and
it.
sore
You
throat.
are
Yeah.
speed running it. Damn.
speed running any percent. Let's go.
Mhm.
All right, Crix, you are up first.
Okay. I heard yelling in that direction.
Mhm.
Okay. Hop
From
down.
from the chamber that you just came from, where Noggin is.
Alright. That's as far as I can get with a dash.
Okay. Any bonus action?
I don't think I've got any good bonus actions for this, really.
You want to do? You could yell something as a bonus action if you want to. Speak, yell, make noise.
I don't know what I would say. Like, come to us.
Okay.
Come to me.
To daddy?
Alrighty.
Oh.
So this lovely vampire bares its teeth, gnashing as it stands, kind of like hunched over and staring hungrily at Valhalla, who's backing up across the room, and it will its eyes glare into you, and suddenly you start to feel nauseous. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, Valhalla.
I hope that was an advantage.
I don't think it is. I don't think it should be.
I don't think I have advantage. So
Okay.
it'll just be a 12.
All right. Well, you start to
Flash of-
feel sick to
flash
your
of
stomach.
genius.
You
Flash
start to
of-
feel
yeah,
sick to your
yourself.
your stomach. You start to feel the bile rise up your throat.
It
You
might
do
be
anything
worth
as a
Flash of
reaction?
Genius.
I have one left.
And it's important you don't die.
Your choice.
We also don't know exactly. It's a gamble. We don't know what this is going to do.
That's very fair. Yeah.
Maybe it just makes you
I-
vomit. Maybe it kills you outright. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'll
Save or
just-
suck.
I'll just throw up.
Okay. You are affected.
Oh,
Sickening gate. Oh, sorry. Let me mute.
All right. So you are affected by the sickening gaze, meaning Valhalla is now poisoned for the next 24 hours.
no additional saves. That's fucking big.
I may have lesser restoration.
Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that in a second.
Yeah.
He cackles, and now seeing that you immediately Valhalla just throws up on the ground. Whatever was last eaten, probably like some crackers and dried meats, and that's all he's going to. That's all he's going to do on his turn. All right, Velen will also use her full turn to sprint as fast as she can with her owl on her shoulder. She runs into the room, skids to a halt, and then tells her owl to help. So her owl familiar is helping Valhalla. Alrighty, Thad. Quick monk man.
Yeah, I'll start running. I'm running. 25, 30. It's up this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action to step of the wind.
Okay.
Or 1 key points of... Oh, actually, I have 40 movement, so I can get to here first. That's as far as I can get.
You could have done diagonals a couple of times there, it looked like.
That's 40.
Sure.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. I still can't really see anything, but I will. Spells. I got those things.
Look for a creature of your choice within range spells if you have them.
No, everything's visual.
Rip.
Oh, actually, I do have. This is part of the monk thing. Each one action target each object. Okay, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire.
Oh,
A
cool.
target. I don't know exactly where this thing is.
It's a big
But-
10-foot radius is huge. So.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna fire it kind of like right here. I think that's my guess is from here. So that would be like.
Give me a quick Arcana check, and I can give you a little bit more.
Okay. If I might have a better sense of where it's coming from, I probably should have done it first. Oh,
Bruh.
shit!
All right, 19 Arcana check. Yeah, you're gonna do a fucking curveball around the corner with this spell.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be in line of sight. It just has to be within range.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so it's somewhere this way or this way.
You know where it is. It's like wraps around the corner, so it's like around the corner
Here.
and then to the south.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pitch a curveball. She said, "Roll a glitter bomb," and wherever over there. So it's within 60 feet. So I'd imagine if I know where it is, I'd throw it. So maybe here.
Ooh, and your
here.
fairy fire. Your fairy fire is definitely. Would it be purple or would you think it'd be blue?
It'd be red yarn.
This will be a little different. Everything is yarn. This is
The purple one looks better.
Everything is yarn is the next conspiracy.
yeah.
All right, so
Purple's good.
Yeah, it all of a sudden the room is alight with fairy fire. Valhana, you need to give me a dexterity saving throw. Yes,
Yes,
you
you
do.
do. Can I just like fail it automatic?
You could fail it automatically if you want.
Well, because the only thing it does, well, I fail it anyway. But it basically just lights me up.
Yeah, it gives the other thing advantage on attacks against you.
Right.
I mean, but like, whatever.
It's probably fine.
They were gonna hit me anyways.
Side effects. That is my entire turn.
I'm already sick,
Okay, so this thing will roll. Cool. All right, just gonna do a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
It fails it.
Nice. It's
So,
lit up.
Yep, so Valhana's eyes, Valhana is lit up, but this thing is also illuminated too. Velen, it barely misses Velen. It like blows up like right at her feet. She's just like, what the? Whoop. Cool. All right. Up next, Hyrokin, Cat Dad. In this game, at least.
I was thinking about
Professor
making a
Cat, sorry.
character. Yeah.
What was that?
We were just Professor Cat, and I forgot to call you by your correct title.
You're a doctor, but
Dr.
Oh, I
Cat,
think this
Dr.
is
Professor
what
Cat.
my sorry, real quick. This is what the Fair Fire looks like.
there's 25 feet. Oh, there you go.
People with flashlights.
X-Files.
Yeah. Just
Oh.
the eerie blue backlight. Dr. Professor Cat. Yeah.
Then it's off to
MD.
the left here, correct?
It was to the right. It's right
Yeah,
around
right.
the corner
Yeah,
where
sorry.
Thad
I'm,
is.
I'm, I'm, I'm pointing. I'm giving you the steel home symbol or
Alright,
signal.
Round home,
then
yeah,
I'll-
round the bases. Go, go, go.
Go, I'm going. I'm gonna take another 10 feet. They got another 35 to go.
In tradition, I have to
Round.
slap your ass as you run by, though.
Of course. Also get some chewing gum.
5, 10, 15, 20,
So,
25,
yeah.
30. You can actually
Yeah.
get there. You can
Oh
get to
god,
him.
I just accidentally closed it. But yes, I would like to run up to him.
Okay, I'll put you right next to him. You can easily get there. The head's not in the way anymore because it's pressed up against the wall. You've moved it against
Okay.
the wall. But yeah, you fucking go flying through as the fairy fire dissipates. It's like floating through the air. And then you're just like, you come tearing through it. Just spewing glitter from side to side.
Oh god.
Cat bounding through glitter. I can imagine that when Hyrokin does like a full movement of like move and then dash, you're just on all fours, just like
Oh yeah, it's
He bounding.
Okay.
Yeah, just bounding around. Goes from walking on his hind legs to, just going to all fours totally.
Oh, and you can use. So did you rage? I don't remember. If you
I
said
will
that.
rage, yes.
Okay, so if you as you rage, you get that. That's how you can move that quick. Like when you rage, you move thing.
Yes.
What was that ability?
It was like
It's one of the latest. It's one of the.
pertinent thing. Yeah, it's like
Yeah. Okay. So, you get the flump. Nice. It's flump time.
no. It's like a retribution, like vine sort of thing. There's no.
It's not the flump. I
oh,
can't
it's not
read.
Can I like not see
What?
on my character? Like nothing's lit up. It's all super low vision.
Yeah, it's really dark by where Val is.
There's no light there, and you just have dark vision.
Oh, that'll do it.
If once Crix runs the corner,
Fairy fire.
Fairy Fire doesn't use that.
Does too.
It makes things
I think it's dim
uninvisible,
light.
but I guess doesn't light them up.
For duration,
it does
duration,
say-
dim light,
Oh.
10-foot radius.
Yeah. So the creature does dim light.
And any
As
objects.
in, like, I'd be lit up
Yeah.
and it would be lit up. And Noggin would most likely be lit up.
It's lit.
It's lit.
There you go. There you go. Now you should be able to see. Okay. So you have the retribution, and you also now can you attack? Yes.
If I sprint, I can't, but I guess the
Oh,
rage
wait.
speed
So
would-
let's. What's your max movement right now?
45 is my.
It's your true movement.
Yep.
Okay, so you 45, but then when you bonus action raged, you get the ability to move 25 extra feet as part of that bonus action.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to reach.
Okay, so you're just up in his face. That's fine. Cool.
Yeah.
All good. All right.
Meowing aggressively.
Yeah, meowing aggressively. Big Demavans. As you actually and Hyrokin, as you run up and see this kind of glowing, strange knoll, you just immediately get a your hackles go up and your tail poofs, as this is basically the equivalent of like large cat meets large dog thing.
Oh.
Hyenas aren't dogs.
They're somewhere in between a cat and a dog. That's for damn sure.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Demavand, as you are looking down this hole, you just hear a commotion from the other direction. Time to get into action.
I put it into A gear. I know about cars. I run my 30 feet, and then I will dash and run another 30 feet,
You put it into A gear.
Put it
and
into
then I will action surge and dash another 30 feet.
I forgot you could do that. Oh
Once
my
again.
gosh! I just realized that my calculations for my Marauder top speed didn't take into account the ability to action surge.
Oh god.
Big ass fucking zoomies, dude. All right, Cora.
Okay, so it's 15. Oh, it's even higher than I thought. 25. Well, I guess I'm dashing.
Okay.
$20, 30. And that's it. Well, dashing's a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Only if
No.
you're a rogue.
Yeah,
Is
only
it
for a rogue.
just
Dashing is
self-action?
in action.
So you have a
Yeah.
bonus action left if you.
I think all I have is action stuff, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't have anything I can use.
Okay. Valhalla, you are up.
kitty. I am going to. Okay, I'm going to basically just be like, sorry, thank you, bye. And I'm gonna Misty Step, like, back here. But I'm going to cast Aid, which is basically like a leveled up bless on Korra, Hirokin, and Let's Go Velen, because they're all right here. I'm like, sorry.
You try.
You get your target, your hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5. So it is not temp hit points, it's a temporary increase in hit points plus 5 hit points. Not temp HP, but like actual HP.
It's not temp HP, it's temporary HP.
Yes, exactly. And you know what? I'm dumb because for some reason I thought it did the same thing as Bless, but it doesn't. So what?
It's not concentration though.
It's not. So, I'm sick, so I don't know what's.
Yo, me too.
Yo, real talk. All right,
Sick.
you, as you Misty Step, cast Aid, then you just barf on the ground in the corner over there again. Alrighty. At the end of your turn, Valhalla, he will take a single swipe at Hirokin angrily.
Why?
He's an angry boy.
I know, I get it.
Why? Yeah, okay.
A 20 to a hit.
That'll hit.
Dealing 10 slashing damage.
9 out of 5, but you take D6 back, buddy.
Ow. Okay. Yeah. What does that look like? What is the? Just like a...
Given the circumstance, I like to say that, like, from underneath his fur, Kalis' hands come out, just kind of like give a little spurt of fire, and then goes back into the fur.
Just pop, his single hand pops out of the top of the magic lamp. Boonk.
Yeah, catch this.
It's force damage. Nice. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Up next, Crix.
I will move up 15 feet.
And as you move up there, Thad, remember you are concentrating on Fairy Fire.
Ah, yes. Forget it's a concentration spell.
Ah, there we go.
It's lit. It's even more lit.
He is going to. Oh, he's fairy fired, right?
Yes, he is.
How's he looking? Like, pretty healthy?
The only damage he's taken is from hitting Hirokin.
Okay. At advantage, 4th level Scorching Ray.
Nice. Take aim.
So, let's see. That is 3 plus 2 more levels. That's 5. Okay, 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All of these are at advantage, and all of them hit.
All right.
What do we got? 15, the 23, 29, 36. Jesus. Yeah, this thing, it looks up as you come, like, bounding into the room. I almost want to imagine, Crix, that you like slide around the corner and just see it lit up and just like fire off fucking 5 scorching rays that just slam into it. Hirokin, your nostrils are filled with the smell of burning rancid fur, like blood-caked fur, now just getting lit up as he cries out in pain.
Smells like bitch.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Woo.
I will cast Spiritual Weapon right here at 3rd level.
I was gonna make a comment about you being a druid with bonus actions, and then you used a cleric spell.
Yep.
So.
Suck it, druid.
Just a quick question. How long has it been since our last long rest?
Oh, it's getting close to another long rest, yeah.
Okay. So I couldn't remember. I was looking. Looks like things are getting a little bit thin on the
Wow.
resource side.
Wait, that damage is wrong. The damage should be more than 1d8.
For
What'd
level
you
1?
cast it at?
For level 3.
Yes, it needs to be 2.
2d8.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
hold
why
on a
it
second one.
didn't. Yeah.
That definitely kabonks him. Okay,
Or another
so-
2.
Yeah, so 8 damage to it. You watch as it staggers backwards after taking 5 solid hits from those scorching rays, and then immediately gets clonked. What does your spiritual weapon look like again? Is it like it's a something on fire, right?
It's like just like an orb of fire that like lashes out with tentacles of fire. Oh, okay. So apparently, apparently it is currently set to 0.49 d8 per higher level.
Perfect.
Yeah, nailed it. Don't know what that's about. You might want to drag the spell back in. They might have done some goofy shit on that.
Yeah, I think it's good now.
Okay.
Just to test it. If I can fucking find it, where the fuck is it? There it is. 3rd level. There we go. That's working correctly now.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. On its turn, it looks up, realizes it is completely outnumbered, spits blood on the ground, hisses at Hyrokin, and immediately poof, turns into a cloud of mist.
Oh, it's a... Yeah, okay.
Do we...
Bap the mist.
I mean, yeah, you can.
Okay, it's gonna run away.
Yeah, it's going away. So,
Oh.
Fart
Okay.
ass.
So it will, but it does literally just disappear, and you watch the mist go into a crack into the wall.
Ah, damn.
Swing at it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Never know if it'll, stop it or something. I don't know.
You never know till you go.
Yep.
Oh God!
Oh my goodness.
Jesus!
Jesus.
What the hell? Yeah, you don't want this thing to get away from you, bud. So you take out the
heavens.
Berserker Great Axe. As you, oh man. Oh, also, I need
it
you to
hit
roll a
me.
wisdom saving
Yeah.
throw.
Yeah. All right, it's fine.
You're good. Okay, but that does slash into it. You watch as like a chunk of the mist goes fucking flying out onto the side, just like splashes against the wall, melts down it.
I like
somehow-
to imagine like the chunk of mist separates and turns into a chunk of flesh. and
Yeah,
hits the
yeah, it's a
ground.
bloody fur, just bleh, is on the wall. But you just watch as the little tail end of this misty cloud disappears into the ice.
I'm sure we'll see it again at some point.
No longer in
And
combat.
I'm sure it won't bite us in the ass later. I went Zephyr there for a moment.
So we're out of
You're out of combat. Yes, you're now out of combat.
Alright, that comes around the corner. Alright, where the fuck is this thing?
It,
I'm
it,
ready to
went into the
stab.
walls. That
You-
Are you saying it's living within the walls?
it turned into a fart and then ran away.
Turned into a- you hear the sound of like liquid hitting the ground behind you, Thad. As Valhalla barfs another time.
Is that related to the fart gas into the wall?
That's not normal. Is it?
No.
That
I was just looking around at every
looking
wall. Like,
super pathetic and sad.
Oh no.
are you okay? I gotta look out. These walls could have eyes.
She has the stance, the kid in the doorway at 5 a.m. I threw up.
Oh no!
See it.
Unfortunately, I do not have the correct spell to help you with
Yeah,
that.
lesser restoration.
Nope, I don't have it. I do not have it.
Oh, I have it. Oh,
Or that I can do it on myself.
nope,
I
there
think.
you go. I got it. You're good.
What does that look like, Crix?
Like I hold out a flaming hand to her. And as I touch her, it's just warm, not actually hot. It just kind of soothes.
It's a little hot.
Yeah, the nasty feeling in your stomach, Valhalla, you start to feel that warmth pass through your body, and it slowly kind of circles around, and then it goes, you can feel it land in your stomach, and for a moment it's just like you drank a big gulp of like hot soup or something like that, and once the feeling goes away, your stomach has been settled and you no longer feel like vomiting everywhere. There's a calm to the room now. As you look around, you can see the footprints, the bloody footprints this thing left while trying to sneak up on Valhalla. But yeah, it is now gone. Bits and pieces of it lie around, though, however. What Roken knocked off there at the end, as well as the singed and bloody fur that was dislodged from the 5 scorching rays, along with the big smackaroo from the spiritual weapon.
Are you alright?
I'm just sitting there looking really sad. And it's like just nods her, like nods her head really quickly, just like you know that kid who's super like ashamed. She's like, and just looking down and kind of nodding to Crix, like saying thank you without verbally speaking. Like she's just
Yep, I
like,
just give a thumbs up.
I put a hand on Val's shoulder and looked at the group. Anyone know what the fuck that thing was?
Do I know what the fuck that thing was?
Let's see.
Arcana check?
No, it actually, I would say either nature or arcana, one of the two.
Well, they're the same for me, so.
Oh, I'm bad at these.
It was a vampire.
Anybody else wants to roll can roll.
It was quite clearly a rabid dog from heaven.
A rabid dog that has vampirism.
How?
No, dogs are just evil. Can't you see that?
I'm pretty sure it was crystallized fart.
Pussy.
It was crystallized. Why does
vampires?
it get Thad? Think.
Do your own research.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Are vampires like a common knowledge thing, or?
I'd say they're common enough that once Crix says it, like it's everybody who... I'd say it's common enough that you've heard of them. Everybody's heard of vampires. But this one definitely looks different.
I always imagine it's like people have heard of vampires in the world of D&D, but they think of them akin to myth still.
They're like, yeah, it's urban legend type shit.
Yeah.
It's old wives' tales that people would tell to keep their kids in line about like not going out at night or something like that, or don't go into these woods, or kind of superstition stuff. When they ask
follow the hot man from the bar.
Yeah, don't follow the hot man or woman from the bar. Otherwise, you're gonna get your neck bit. Yeah. So, but this one was a little bit odd. This one was a bit odd, where Crix, you knew it to be a vampire from just kind of I think you figured it out from the fact that it made Valhalla sick. Rumors are that they can, make anybody sick with a gaze, and then the mist. Turning into mist was the telltale sign. However, you're still puzzled because that thing was definitely a gnoll.
Well, okay, would I expect that only humanoids could get?
You've heard that's
Vampirism?
the normal. That's like the that is the legends and most learned things, but there are rumors that vampirism can affect more than just humans if the vampire does choose to bite a creature like that.
Usually, vampires are a little bit pickier with their food. They like things that are a little more like, well, us. Although my blood's cold probably isn't all that good.
But it was just a fart gas cloud, is what I heard.
Well, fart gas clouds, as you've put it, is something that vampires do. They turn to mist.
I never saw it before. Well, I didn't see it at all.
I did.
I'm thinking back to what I saw or heard and saw around the corner when we first came in.
Oh.
Does that thinking now? Someone mentioned Knoll, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And is that what I saw? I put down Kobold.
No, you didn't see a knoll. You know, you recognize it because you thought it was one of. You had to like do a double take because you thought it was one of Velen's companions, one of Velen's little like kobold servants, but it was weird, beady-eyed, and had fangs.
More fangs. It was like red-eyed too.
Yep.
Looked like Cricks.
Hey, my eyes.
Now
are red.
that you mentioned,
I think I made that joke before anyway.
This.
You did.
I'm pretty sure I saw a kobold that was very sickly looking with weird buggy red eye. Oh, yeah, that thing.
That's the very good of you to project your memory, Thad.
Yep. There, everyone can see now.
We appreciate your truth.
Perhaps what we saw here is related to what I saw there.
So what I'm hearing is now we have a cave to clear out, not just find stuff.
Well, one's a knoll and one's a kobold. What's next?
If they're all vampires, I'm happy to put them down.
What about our friend here? I'll tap on the iron golem head. How can we sure he's not a vampire?
Because he does not have blood.
Also,
Okay.
look at the fangs.
Okay, fair points.
As this thing has been put upright, the jaw kind of and it has like no teeth. It is toothless.
How do you eat, sir?
Noggin truly is the greatest of us all.
Okay, so we have to be on the lookout. We should not split up at all. And the cracks in the wall can spawn monsters.
Yes, it totally looked like toothless. Yeah, I mean, you all realize that this thing is in here. It was just waiting for an opportune moment. One of you decided to go off alone.
All right, so amendment.
So split up.
Yes, I was about to say that.
Scooby-Doo that shit.
All right. Well, it went into the walls, so one of us should follow while the rest spread out to find other holes in the wall. Right? That's how this works.
Should find the glory within.
Well, we already know where the largest of these is. We should probably head back to that one and continue our investigation.
I'm pretty sure whatever is in that hole, I don't want to
Different
deal with.
things. Yes, let's.
I'm not sure you'll have a choice.
But the truth
If you
probably
keep
is
throwing
at the
spears at
bottom.
it, of course not.
I can
Can't target.
technically turn something else into a cloud of mist if someone wants to follow it.
Let's.
Caldera immediately offers herself.
That seems like a bad idea. It
What
seems to
happens
want to
if it-
separate us.
It's
But
mine to
also,
make.
What happens if it runs out when you're in there? Do you just like pop back into normal and just get like spaghetti through the wall?
Oh god.
Probably, but it
That
This
sounds
is
awful.
my hole.
lasts up to an hour.
I like
Yo,
hearing
I-
Scuzz in the background say, "Oh God," through Derpy's mic.
I also understand that reference, Neon.
Good. I was hoping somebody would.
I missed what you said.
So this is my hole. It's fine. The
Yeah.
internet has destroyed me.
Wait,
Dead silence from the rest of us.
are you wait, quick pause. Are you talking about the really creepy comic?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're
thing.
talking about the manga, right?
This hole's made. This is my hole. This hole is made for me. Yeah.
Yeah. That.
I wish to remain ignorant.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this. I think it's technically a light
disturbing
novel.
more than horror.
I would call it.
so-
It's interesting. It's like it's almost Lovecraftian.
It's
Yeah,
people like there's like this construction site that was like on the news because people like at the construction site were finding these human shaped holes that were just shaped like a person, and people were seeing it on TV and were like, that's my hole. That hole's made for me. That's a hole is my size. And so everybody, like a bunch of people, make a pilgrimage to this mountainside and crawl into their hole and never come back. But then they eventually come out the other side.
Well, that's the plot of it, and I think that's where we'll leave it because that's the link to the comic. But there you go. Everybody's arriving there and seeing the holes.
Yep, it's
that
the
are
holes
theirs.
made for them. Yep.
Creepy. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I love it.
Yeah,
Let's
it's really cool.
not chase fart gas clouds into holes. Why don't we?
It might be our quickest option for finding it.
Why do we need to find it? It will find us if it gets hungry enough.
If we split up, we can cover more ground.
Let's not split up. Let's go
Agreed.
back to the big
Trix,
hole.
you go that way. Well, the rest of us will go this way.
I agree. Let's go back to Big Hole. I want to know what's at the bottom of it all.
All right. Back to the
Cora
big
has
hole.
a firm hold on, like, Valhana's shirt. Like a, you do not get to go further than a foot from me.
Like, I assume, like, on the back of the collar kind of a thing?
No. It's, like, the side of her shirt, and she's just walking.
Okay.
Valhalla, I didn't really see what happened, but you look kind of embarrassed, and from my time with kids, I can tell you this kind of just happens to everyone. You have nothing to be embarrassed about.
As a father.
Flashbacks to all three of the squidlings like vomiting on the floor profusely and like slipping in the vomit. As you guys were driving, though, they all got carsick. They definitely all got carsick on the ride back to 10 Towns.
Yeah, flashback to us pulling the wagons over. He's just like burping one of them on the side, like, oh yeah, there you go. Come on, get it up.
Oh god, they only
Val's, I don't know if Val is even more ashamed knowing that she's the oldest one of everyone here by a couple hundred years.
Oh, catching up though.
But I'm like, I'm still very much the child.
I mean, here's the thing: you're definitely the
of this
oldest.
moment.
You're the oldest numerically, but Caleb is the oldest in spirit.
Yeah,
He
and
just became a man, excuse me.
I'm also pretty young, like, in terms of, like, naivete.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty. I'm pretty.
The mom friend of the
young.
group isn't always the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have a dad friend of the group instead.
Ooh. Okay.
There's like two dads.
All right. Which way are you all heading now? As you are a little bit more wary of your surroundings. Bellin is just looking apprehensive around as well.
We're going back to the hole. I don't know.
big
What are we
hole.
doing?
So far, with your exploration that you've done, there are now two routes before you. Go down the big hole, or continue eastward. The way that the Null Vampire came from. That's something that, like, Valhalla could have told you. She caught it coming up this tunnel in front of Hyroken.
Okay. So do we?
We could probably see the tracks.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was
Do we
not.
want
He was
to
terribly not sneaky.
maybe find the source of this vampirism and try and put a stop to whatever they're doing down there.
I'd rather that than poking around that giant hole.
I have a feeling that that giant hole is going to be poking around us soon.
And when that issue comes up, we can deal with it.
Let's just hope it's not while
Possibilities
we're
of the
also
hole are
dealing with
endless.
the vampires.
What? Are you scared?
I'm smart.
He's scared.
Coward.
All right, so you're moving forward. Valhana's no longer lit, so I gotta turn off her dim light. But the rest of you can continue onwards. Crix, as you start to round that corner, you see, you kind of hear and see something ahead of you. There is, like, you can see your light spilling down and down this naturally formed stairs, and the light seems to be getting interrupted by moving shadows.
Okay. I think there's something ahead here.
Okay, I will come along.
I mean, we could have said that about any corner we've turned in this damn thing.
Fair.
Right.
Aura is actively making sure somebody is behind her and Valhalla. Probably Hyrokin or Demavand.
Velen is bringing up the rear right now as well.
Probably Hyrokin and Demavand.
Do we want to try to sneak ahead to get a view of what might be up here?
You want to try sneaking?
I can.
Hey, Demavand, can you throw your javelin down this hallway?
Yes, I am capable of that.
It will light things up a little better.
I will.
But that
I
will
guess
also
I guess
alert
I'm just
them.
carrying the light. I'll go first.
Okay.
That works too. I also have light, but I was hoping we would,
Right,
go
so
ahead.
as you round that
Oh,
corner,
oh,
Demovan, you see a room filled with swirling apparitions. Literally, the shadows of humans are just circling around this larger room.
What do your human eyes see?
It's safe.
Ghost.
Ghosts?
Mini
That's not
ghost.
real.
Ghosts aren't real. They can't hurt you. Turns out.
I have a quick question. When you opened, or when you looted, who looted the corpse in that in the tower that had the sigil on them?
That would be me.
Okay.
I am
I'm
not
sure that won't come up
happy.
again.
I am not happy with what just happened.
Right. So
Honestly,
Demovan-
you could have rolled a random d20 and gotten the same amount of fear.
Yes, that is also true. But
Alright, so Demovan, you see about, let's see, about a dozen of these things
Oh.
swarming around this room, the air, like Dementors, like Harry Potter Dementors, just.
Frankly, I'm more interested in the hole now.
Come on, Mr. Fearless Leader, lead the way.
I didn't say fearless. I just said I want to see the hole.
All right, they are still just moving around, kind of like slowly floating, swirling around this 30-foot high chamber. All right, Crix, you step into the room. As you are a light, your sword giving off some light illumination. You see one of them, their featureless face, turn towards you, and then dive in your direction. The wave of them just rushing towards you, all 12 flying, just.
Yeah, that wasn't your brightest move.
As they start to get
has-
closer, the one gets like almost right in your face, and you see the old features of what looks to be some like decrepit old kind of humanoid figure, long like wispy beard, all now just kind of faded away. But it sees the sigil that you picked up and immediately recoils. They all just like splash over you like a wave and just kind of like back into each other as they and just fly back up towards the ceiling of the room.
Oh, those clearly have to be illusions.
Of course, because ghosts aren't real.
Right. I'm gonna just like. Can I tell that it was the symbol that they're recoiling from, or they're just recoiling from me?
They recoiled from you. You have no idea.
Okay.
But I had to ask who had that thing. But yeah.
Yep.
I
just-
If they, I mean, I would assume
Forward,
like you
yeah.
have it on like your belt or something, like looped over your belt or something like that.
It's probably somewhere visible.
So are they just scattering away? Like
Yeah, it's
wave
literally like
front?
as you walk through the room, they're pressing to the sides, parting like the sea, allowing the party to pass. However, as Crick starts to advance through the room, they seem to close in around behind.
Excuse me, Shadow. Creature thing.
just like slowly walk.
There's, I mean, it's like they give you a wide berth. They're not like just pressing in, but they're, as you can see them, like seems to be some sort of radius to this fear that they have of you.
I think we need to channel the support of Kalis and huddle for warmth.
All right, everybody with me.
All right, so
And
the
then-
party gathers up around right
Oh, he's
behind
running!
Kalis.
He's running!
So as you step through the room, though, Crix, you do see there are, there look to be basically like 3 exits. There's an exit to the south. There's an exit to the north, and actually, as you look through that room, you see a 20-foot high cavern in here, and as the light spills inwards, you can see it tapers to a dead end. There are a dozen human skeletons, sheathed in frost, lying in the uneven floor, all of their skulls missing.
Oh no.
Wait, where?
To the north.
Oh, in the north room.
I count the skeletons, and then I count the shadows in the room behind us.
Yep.
Well, I think that might be correlated. So it's this way?
North, yeah.
Or is it? Yeah, north. Okay. Gonna come in here, and I'm gonna look at, the skeletons.
Need you to give me a saving throw, please.
Oh, what kind of saving throw?
Constitution
any?
saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Probably fine.
Yeah,
All right.
probably.
So, as you step into the chamber, your vision immediately blurs. You can see those dozen skeletons, like, kind of do that, like, hologram, like, flicker and stuff. And you hold your head and you look, and you can now see there are a dozen apparitions in here, all in robes, wizened old wizard-looking folk, and they are all, like, emaciated, just, like, skin and bones. And one by one, they slowly fall. You start to feel, and the last one that stands, you see them turn to you, their sunken face staring deep into your eyes. They reach out and they give you like... You start to feel a pit in your stomach, like a hunger that will never go away, start to consume you. This immense hunger grows stronger and stronger and stronger. Close your eyes, concentrate against it, and it goes away.
Everybody stay back.
You'll learn the secret to dieting.
Yes.
It's just to not eat, holy shit!
Some sort of force in this room. So, looking at the skeletons now.
Should I hold my breath and
Oh,
run through?
I will do a quick retcon. You saw them like fall upon each other and eat each other.
Oh. Man, that would have been funny, huh?
Yeah. But there was like the last one alive was the one that like turned towards you and reached out.
Yep.
So I just peek into the room. Do I see anything?
Yeah. I mean, you still see the dead skeletons
The
frozen
skeletons,
in the corner.
but I didn't see any of that. Whatever
No.
he was seeing, right?
No.
Safe if we go through here,
No.
or should we move a different way?
Move a different way.
Okay.
Did you
Let's
take
go
any
through
time to
this
look at
door.
the skeletons, Crix?
I wanted
Okay.
to look at the skeleton, see if there's anything on them.
You see, yeah, one of them has a another one of those stars around its neck.
Gotcha. These were...
The symbols?
So it's another sigil of Mistal.
Sigil, that's it. Yeah.
Yes, these were followers of Mistal, and it seems like this room has some sort of magical trap to it that it turns normal people into ravenous, cannibalistic monsters.
Yeah,
So
that
what does
checks
mean
out.
for you?
Turns into lizard one?
I assume it did
Hey,
not work on me because I don't mind eating people as is.
That's probably, yeah, it's like, it was like, it tried to make you hungry and you're just like, yeah, understandable. Thank you. Have a nice day. And just left.
That is good meat, yes.
Why waste good meat on bones? Stupid.
they did turn on each other while they were living, which is not something I would do. But I can understand the wants for flesh.
I've watched you do it in a fight.
All right.
That was
Have I-
very
have I-
unnerving.
Have I eaten people in a fight?
Yes,
Bit
well,
people.
you've definitely
Yeah,
consumed something for nourishment in a fight to get to, like, with the goal of eating said thing. So yes. Thad, in the cavern that you have entered, this is a little 10-foot high ceiling, smaller cavern, and it's covered also with icicles that nearly touch the floor in here. There are a few of them that have been broken off, leaving paths that lead to the 4 exits of this cave. Narrow tunnels to the east and to the south, the wider tunnel that you just came through to the west, and a slightly wider tunnel to the northeast as well. You hear high-pitched barking and yipping echoing throughout the cave, but you can't tell which direction the sounds are coming from as they echo from each of these entrances.
I just look kind of back over my shoulders to the group. We're looking for a gnoll, right?
No, we're looking for a vampire.
It looks like a gnoll.
But the no, you know what? It's too complicated. There's yipping over here. Let's find it.
A gnoll what?
You know it.
I'm gonna step back this way as I see everybody getting surrounded by the shadows.
Yeah, they push back.
Yeah, hurry up over here. Let's
You
look what's going on.
they go even further back from you now that they see you holding 2 of those sigils.
You double your magnets. I will put my head into this hallway without like really going down.
Your head falls
just
off.
so that shit, I needed that. Do I hear the sound coming from down or up these steps, or is it from behind me in one of these 2 directions? If I stick my head in there, it should like kind of the walls should block it out or accentuate it.
Oh, okay. You hear the cackling is like the cackling and like yipping and laughing is loud enough that it can't really. Actually, no, it's not coming from there as you step into it.
So
As
it
you
kind of
step
gets a little
further down.
quieter, like it's covered.
A little bit quieter, yeah.
Okay, yipping one of these 2 ways up here. I point to the northeast. I kind of forgot why we want to go find it, but here we are. So okay, bye. I'm gonna run into this one. I start going down this.
Okay, as you
We
start,
should stay together though, right? As he yelled behind me.
yeah. Everybody's
Group
catching up.
inertia. Let's get going.
Group
Yep,
inertia.
here we go.
All right, as you
I
start
swear it's
descending
like
those
Vegas
stairs,
story.
your foot falls echoing off the icy walls. You can hear the yipping and yapping suddenly stop.
Oh shit! I'll stop moving and listen carefully.
You can hear. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Sick.
The echoing of those yips and laughs and cackles is now just kind of like leaving that like tinnitus in your ear, just like that silent ringing noise. You're like, I can't hear shit.
Okay. I'll look over my shoulder. They all went quiet. I wonder if they all just turned into fart clouds and went into the walls. Should we go check? Let's go check. And I'll just keep walking down this hallway. Kind of hard to move down here because it's like
Yeah.
everyone. But I instead of just moving myself one by one, I'll just say I'll continually slowly walking down.
Yeah. Walking
looking for
slowly
things.
down into there, the yipping and the barking abates. Send the stairs into this cave, which, of course, there's a smell, faint whiff of death. It smells like farts in here.
Hey, I think I found the fart clouds.
As you enter the chamber, you don't see anything on the ground.
That's
Yes,
an
the
ominous
floor-
phrasing.
The floor here is made
Yeah.
of floor. Yep. Yep.
And
more
as
floor.
you enter, one of them drops on your head.
Drop bears.
And will
balls.
attack you with
Yeah.
a bite attack.
Okay.
There you go. Chomp, a 12 to hit you. It
That
just
will
fucking
miss.
fall. Yeah, it descends flying from the ceiling. Its little claws
Wow.
trying to grab onto you. You hear the snap as it tries to bite onto your neck and just rolls off and hits the ground.
I think this is a perfect time for my character artwork because I have that ridiculous iron collar around my neck.
All right, let's roll initiative
it.
as these guys are all dropping. As you all hear, as they all just fucking descend from the ceiling, dropping down. All right, we'll roll initiative. We'll also take a quick break, as another round of combat is going to take a little bit of time. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Perfectly symmetric.
22.
Bruh, one of these kobolds are up. One of those kobolds is super quick. Damn.
This is the same thing I saw at the corner of my eye.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
Yep.
And the one that rolled off you is probably the same one.
Yeah, that's right, because I could have been looking for the tracks. I was following those earlier. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot
Okay,
about it.
everybody got their init in here?
I believe so.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. We'll get this descending. Everybody go take a break. We'll be back in 10 minutes for some kobold combat. Kobold combat! Vampire kobold combat. All right, 10 minutes. Be right back.
Okay.
All right, we will be back. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Those who are still watching, we'll be back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. More D&D right after this break as we get ready for another fight. Yerby.
Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doo.
Internet has failed me. It doesn't exist.
That only means that there's an opportunity for something
Yeah,
great.
I was like, that just means we capitalize on it and done.
Phrasing on that is
Cardboard box.
I just came back from AFK in game, and someone traded me a bubble chocolate and was sitting there waiting for me to accept it. I don't understand. It's a lava fell. We're just gonna stare down right now. No, I did. I accepted. I turned to look at them. I just stared.
Literally
now they're
down.
Now they're running away. Okay. Well,
Did you at least pet them? Did you at least slash pet?
No, I thought that was against the rules.
Did you just get Oompa Loompa?
I think I did.
Is there a golden ticket inside?
I didn't realize that was a dude to get Oompa Loompa.
I'm gonna eat it. Wait, I can't eat it. What?
Are you in Rads?
No, I'm in Limsa.
Oh, okay.
I can't eat it. Maybe I have to. Oh no, I can use it. Never mind. I was just checking on the training missions for the Grand Company troops because I'm getting close, I think, to unlocking the next bit. I'm level up to 21 now.
Yeah, and then you have to run them through the dungeons yourself.
Really?
Yep, and that's the
Fuck.
shoot yourself in the stomach part.
Oh man. It's fine. I just love it. I'm sitting here out near the Lament's main Aetheryte, and there's like 4 different groups of people just doing shit. There's one playing accordion over there. People are listening. It's like 4 Lalafels jumping in a circle.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Love it. All right, well, we're all back. Let's get this going. As the fight starts, the Professor Scant comes like kind of floats past all of you, and says,
"If you haven't already figured it out, these are vampires. Use their weaknesses against them. Sunlight, radiant, stake to the heart. Something about running water. Just to kill them, or else they will also regain their health back. Not good."
I think you missed a tutorial.
Yeah.
Like a fucking Pokedex.
Yeah.
Like,
See if I can
This is our literal bestiary.
I have precisely 0 of those things.
All right, this Kobold Vampire spawn runs up and tries to bite Crix.
Yeah!
No. Pack tactics at disadvantage. 25 to hit you.
It's aggressively eating you now.
6 piercing damage and 5 necrotic damage. Hit point maximum reduced.
That's spicy.
Don't worry. I'll keep track of this for now. So don't worry. I'll keep track of your boo-boos for you. All right. Up next is you, Crix, as this thing yabba dabba chomps you. You are now up next as its fangs leave your collarbone.
So, didn't expect when I had this prepared for it to matter, but here we go, daylight.
All right, yeah. Daylight fills the room. Immediately, all of the little vampires spawn like. You watch as their skin begins to sizzle beneath this radiant light.
All right.
Good job.
Bonus action. Spiritual weapon right here. We'll just do a 2nd level this time.
Okay. Boop. Alrighty. Sorry, which way was right here? Right behind this one, or to the?
Wait,
north?
sorry,
not
to be the rules lawyer here, but that's 2 spells.
One's a lower level.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Okay, so it could be a 3 and a 2 still. I thought it had to be a cantrip.
No,
Okay.
the home rules. We've been doing it this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that way, like you can do a higher level spell and then like a healing word type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Very few and far between bonus action spells, but spiritual weapon, one of those good ones, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, let me find a nice fireball looking to plonk down right here. You look good. Boink.
sitting in the same room, so hearing that like echoed in like room and then headphones is really funny.
It'd be what it do. Okay, that one, let me see. Which one are you hitting? The one right in front of you that blonked you?
Yes, the one that just blonked me.
Blonked you, it gets blonked right back. Force damage bashes its head. You are currently concentrating. Oh no, that's not even concentrating. Daylight just goes bam, baby.
Yep.
Big light, bitch. All right, I'm gonna just give your I'm gonna give this thing the bright light. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's really doing it. Dim light, 60-foot radius. Yeah, dude, this thing is. It's lit.
And they all get disadvantage now, right? Because they're so busy going. Shh.
Do they?
Notes.
No, let me check that. No, there actually is something. Sunlight hypersensitivity. The vampire takes 20 radiant damage when it starts its turn in sunlight. When the sunlight, while in sunlight, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. How did you know?
Oh, I was just thinking because it's standing there going.
Yeah, you got it.
Like that, it's
Yeah.
automatically just disadvantage. But nice work, Stroy.
That just that I mean, hey, if you're gonna fight vampires, fight them in sunlight. That's for damn sure. They're like, it's dark, and then they're like, no, it's not. All right, Hirokin, it's your turn. You can push past them. You can push past the party if you want. I won't hinder your movement due to being a packed tunnel of people.
Saying this channel of chaos here. Okay, I'm just gonna push and shove. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Oh god, oh okay, here it comes. Oh god, okay.
Then immediately your eyes just go as you're like fucking bright light.
Yeah, right here's fine. I'll go ahead and give off my daunting roar here.
Meow. All right. All within 10 feet, so it's gonna be the 3 that are closest to you.
Yeah.
Good. Wisdom saving throw.
And DC 15 there.
Got it. The 2 furthest away save. The middle one right next to you fails. Okay, so this one's now not only blind or not only freaking out because of this sunlight in this room, but also now is kaspooked.
Wait, wouldn't 2 of them fail because it's DC 15?
You are right, and I can't count.
Okay.
Or read numbers, so 2 of them do fail. That one and that one. All right, they are now afraid of you.
That's why he's the professor.
You don't even have to count.
It's reading comprehension, and it's hard.
True.
Just I'll hit the one that's like right in front of me here. Then I'm not gonna. Oh, yeah, I'm not raging.
Yeah. That will. Are you gonna? Whatchamacallit?
Oh yeah, it's all reckless. Everything's always reckless. Yeah.
Everything reckless, always. Yeah, 9 slashing damage.
Always reckless all the time.
Yeah.
Yep. And then one more.
Breaks across it. 14. Wow.
Juicy.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, perfect. All right, up next, Velen will take a more roundabout route. She will go over, do her full movement and go over here. Get a better vantage point of the room. All right, this vampire spawn is now afraid of you. Immediately takes 20 damage. Start of its turn. Its skin just bubbles and boils. It's like that amount of damage. Immediately, you just watch it almost fall to the ground. Gets itself up, and will attempt to just fucking run out of the room. Okay.
See, nerd?
Yeah, I mean, it's getting cooked. What else is it gonna do? This one also takes 20 damage and immediately dies. The one right next to you, Hirokin, that you bashed twice, just like looks at you, like screams because it's terrified of you, and just falls on the ground and just starts cooking, like bubbling, and just melts. It is no more. Thad, it's your turn. as you watch it, as a kobold melts in front of you.
Ooh, those very Raiders of the Lost Ark. All right, I'm going to. I feel like we don't want any survivors here. As gruesome as that sounds. So I math this out. Okay, I'm gonna run. Probably take a opportunity attack, but I'm running 20 feet to entrance of this cave. Looking. Okay. Looks like the guy's gone. Whatever one ran this way.
Yeah. You will take an opportunity attack. However, it will be at disadvantage because they can't see. Wow! 21 still hits you though.
That still hits.
For 6 piercing and 6 necrotic damage, and you start to feel your strength get sapped.
So what does that mean?
I'm tracking it, so don't worry too much about trying to You currently are 6 off
Especially
your
if
maximum,
we-
but
Okay.
just do the damage for now, and you're good.
Yeah, if it comes to it, we'll figure it out. Okay, so that's 20 feet there, and I have 20 feet to run right back to here. And I will go ahead and use one of my key points to go ahead and spin out my Arms of Truth.
Oh, that'll
So that's
hit.
gonna be AoE?
Like, yeah, that'll hit 3.
3, not 4 of them. Yeah, so 3 of them.
Put it up.
Oh, 9 force damage. Big damage.
Dexterity save.
It's just the face slap across all 3 of them.
Okay. Only one of them, 2 of them save, one of them fails.
Yeah,
The
so
one
they
that's
take
your closest
4.
to.
Yeah, so the one that fails takes 9, the others take 4.
9 force damage. Oof. The other ones take 4. Damage is
And
damage right now,
then-
though.
Yeah, and that's bonus. So then I'll use my action to go ahead and attack the one close to me.
Yep.
That's the one I can reach. So let's actually I can reach multiple because I have truth fists and they can reach. Quickly scanning the 3 that are within 10 feet of me. Do any of them look like they're about to go down?
This one is pretty hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a punch at it. Truth punch. 10 to hit.
Will miss.
Fuck. I'll throw my second punch into it.
Okay.
A 13.
Uppercutto. That just misses.
Damn.
And
Someone get
unfortunately,
this light on
Valhalla is
my
around
eyes.
the corner. Yeah, and she's around the
Too
corner and can't see.
bright. Yeah, and I'll end my turn there.
Okay. This one stumbles forward, shielding its eyes. You watch as its skin is bubbling and cracking as it takes the damage from the radiant light in the room. Screams in pain and runs at you. Thad. Will attack you with disadvantage.
Hold on. Stop trying to hit me. Hit me.
15.
Bitch. Dodge.
Okay. Snaps its jaws shut. Misses. Alrighty. This next one also sees his companion do that, but will run out of the room as its skin nearly falls off. It takes a good chunk of damage. It runs for its life. It will it's just sprinting out of here. Don't have a lot of movement, do they? Oh, they do. Right. So you get an attack of opportunity if you still have your reaction, Thad.
I do, so I will do that. I think it's probably best just to use the quarterstaff on this, so I'll swing at it with the quarterstaff.
Okay.
17. It's bonking him back of the head for 11. Non-magical, if that matters.
Yes,
It's only
it does
11.
matter. Yeah.
Damn
so,
it, I should have stick with fists. Okay.
Yeah, so you bonk him, stumbles, nearly falls on its face, catches itself, and just and keeps running out of the room.
Okay, good to know. And I would notice that it seems to not do as much as I expect.
It like the staff bounced off of its head as you bonked it. All right, this last little vampire spawn here gives the yabbity and just runs over to dodges out of your range, Thad, and will well, you're still technically within your range because of your fists, but then we'll with now just at neutral because of the recklessness, we'll try to bite Hyrokin. 18.
That'll do it.
6 piercing damage and 8 necrotic.
These rolls though.
Okay, so I lose the 5 hit points that Val got me, and I go down by another 3.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that counteracts the maximum HP loss.
Okay, then I give you a wisdom there.
Yes, you do.
Yup.
Okay.
Oh, buddy.
Dude, your fucking academic training is coming in like clutch. The axe is just in your head, just like, come on, get angry, bud. And you're just like, no.
All those critical thinking classes are really coming in clutch.
First of all, I have you know.
Very good. Okay, Kolra,
I feel
it's
like
your
the
turn.
philosophy courses.
Okay. Which one looks the more, most...
Out of the ones in the room, the one that's standing right in front of Thad is pretty beat up.
on the reverse side? One that looks healthiest.
The one that just attacked Hyrokin. Oh, never mind. It needed to get fucking roasted. So, the one in front of Crix.
Okay. Can I have line of sight on this one?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I actively continue to hold Valhalla, making sure she doesn't move, and then try to throw the chain at that one?
Yeah, that hits it.
I'm gonna pull it to the Thunderdome.
Yoink.
Get over here.
Mine at 5 feet probably isn't gonna change anything.
She pulls like close to me. I'm just like, no, 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 no.
That's kind of what I was thinking. My main thought was just making sure it doesn't run.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Gonna keep it grappled.
Get over here.
All right,
God
Demovan.
damn it!
This is Valhalla here.
All right, Demodad, you're up.
Yep. All right. I'll walk in here, take a look at what I see. I guess
Crack
I'll
your
stab. I'll stab the one above me.
Yep, that hits.
I assume a 17 hits. He's like right in the middle of the light, so I'm not gonna worry about him too much.
Everyone in here is bathed in light. Like your fucking eyes are you're blinking. You're just walking into like the light is also reflecting off the ice ceiling and the walls in here. It's a fucking like it's nuts.
All right, I will.
You
stab him
just step.
one
You
more
feel like you
time.
just stepped into heaven. It's like I'm dead.
It's just
Stab him
right
both
here.
core.
All right,
Stab
who are
with,
you
like,
attacking
fucking
next?
Ghost blood spattered everywhere. I'll attack the same one. 11.
Oh,
Which will miss,
wow.
unfortunately.
All right, and I will just move over here.
Okay, that one will get a attack of opportunity on you.
Process. Okay.
At disadvantage. 9.
Yeah.
Okay, Valhalla. Behind the room, you hear at the back of the room right now, you hear combat ensuing. What are you gonna do?
Okay, can I like occupy like this little space behind Cora?
Sure.
Like kind of squeeze there, just like peeking around. I basically just want to kind of peek into the room, see what's going on, just so I can see.
Yeah, you can look. You can.
And then I will there's not really much I can do, so I'm just going to cast Bless on, let's see, on Crix, Herokin. No, I can't on Herokin. I don't see Herokin.
That's okay.
Do I have to see them? Do they just have to be in range?
Spell.
Sorry, I'm trying to find it again. Within range.
Nothing about seeing.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do well, yeah, I'll do Crix, Herokin, and Demodad. Just oh no, Demodad like just went. And
Okay. Crix, Demovan, and Cora. Or Crix, Hyrokin, and Cora?
yes.
Crix, Hyrokin, and Cora. Alright, you guys are all blessed. Bless up! Alrighty. Up next is the Kobold Vampire spawn in front of Crix. It immediately just evaporates as it screams out in pain and just melts into the ground.
Checks out.
That one
Clean up
hit
on
put it
aisle
beneath the
4.
threshold. Okay. Crix, it is now your turn.
All right. Which one looks strong, like healthier?
Are the two in the room? Oh, they're about equal.
Okay. In that case, I'll go to the closer one. Oops, not there. There. And I don't think I need to use more spell slots on this. So we'll just go ahead and make an attack. If I can find my fucking... there we go. Huzzah. That's
Huzzah,
what
swings
happens
past
when
it.
I don't use spells.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's what you get, spellcaster.
Bonus action, bite. Nom.
Ooh.
Returning the favor.
Return the favor with a bite.
Yep. Not that kind of bite. Fucking 11.
That will miss, unfortunately.
Okay, that's my turn.
Shoop, shoop, chomp. All right, chomp, chomp, miss chomp. All right, Hirokin. This one is injured in front of you. The other one is getting cooked above and having a weird floating fiery orb next to it. Go ahead. Your worst.
Oh, right in front of me, gonna give him the old wild, recklessly swinging there.
Yep, hits.
Oh, that's a thick swing.
Bro, that is super thick. That thing nearly is cleaved in two. For a moment, Dimovan just sees through it, but it just like, and like grabs its upper half, puts it back on its lower half. No! It's still alive.
I'm sorry, Dimovan. Oh God! It just
and that one just, you just cleave it. Yeah, it's almost split down the like half, like fucking hamburger style across its chest, and then immediately you just bring it down through the top. Dimovan, you just hear as it just cuts in half like a banana, just down the middle. It's done. The sun bakes it. The radiant light just fizzles it out. Gross.
And I'll just stand right here.
Okay. Velen will step into the room. She's like, oh, Scheiße. She shields her one good eye, and will shoot some spells at this thing. Let's see. What does just chill touch do? She'll walk up and grab it. Shocking Gwasp. That misses, unfortunately. And then she sends her owl to harry this thing. This one is now dead. Actually, no, where's that one? Where'd it go? Ah, cool. Okay. Bad, your turn.
Well, just one I can see, correct?
Yep.
No one ran south, but probably gone. We'll just go give this guy the old Mr. Fister. So,
okay.
Yeah, we swinging. Truth punch, number 1. 23.
Hits.
Bonk for 6 force.
Yep.
Second attack.
Daggers backwards.
17.
Hits.
That's another 6.
It's barely standing.
Okay, if it's barely standing, I'll use just my general martial arts bonus action to do my final punch attack. So it's bonus action, true punch. Fuck.
Misses.
I punch myself in the face. God damn.
And then immediately on its next turn, it fizzles and dies in front of you because of the radiant energy in the room.
I look around at everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? That's my power.
That's nice, Thad.
Yeah, he just dissolved in front of the power of my truth.
It could also be the sunlight.
You could not handle the truth.
The light
Or the
brings truth.
sunlight.
How do we know they're not one and the same?
The light of the truth. That's what they always say.
Oh, I didn't roll for bless on the 11. You are correct. I don't think it would have made it.
I know the 7 would have missed regardless, but
Would have been a 13.
Still would have missed.
still miss.
Haha.
All right, hey, we're
And reality
Where's,
has corrected itself.
try.
Yep.
Okay. Colrad, it's your turn.
So mechanically speaking, do I have a Hana grappled?
Sure.
Okay, because I'm gonna then move 15 and pull her with me.
I mean, I'll just use my reaction to walk with you. Can I do that?
Sure.
Your feet are just sliding on the icy steps.
Down
I
the
have
stairs.
no targets for my unresolved rage.
Yeah, your chain just automatically retracts back into the weapon.
That's my turn.
Alright, Demovan. What are you gonna do?
I guess we're still smacking, so I'll run down this hallway. I'll keep running down this hallway. Yeah, that's it.
Attaboy.
I'll hold an action to hit something if it comes in.
I mean, I'm grappled, right?
Yeah, technically, sure.
Mechanically, Cora would do her best not to let Val get any further.
Okay, but okay. Do you want to move closer to them? Val's,
No.
Asking. You don't want to go after them?
I'm not bringing you any closer.
That wasn't my question, though. You want to go after them or not? There's too long of a conversation for 6 seconds.
Well, you started it.
Okay, hold on. Just one moment.
He suddenly pulls out fucking
phase am I in?
The door spell. Dimensional door. There we go.
I don't remember what phase I'm in. Am I in winter?
Yeah, you're permanently.
I can't. Can I cast my mage hand? And I'm gonna shove Cora.
Didn't man just go to
15.
the south?
15 feet?
He did go to the south.
I
10.
went to the south.
Okay, I want to.
How many feet?
While this is going on, I'm going to slowly walk after Demovan.
Oh, you guys are still in you're still in combat. Go back there, buddy.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Bitch, you can't move.
I don't see any of the turn orders or anything. Okay,
Don't
whatever.
you hear the combat music?
No.
Turn orders are
I
still
don't hear
going.
the music. I see the turn order and stuff though. That's still there.
Huh.
Where the
I'm
fuck
gonna reload real quick.
is my telekinetic shove? Yeah, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Attaboy.
Shove, Cora 5 feet
Okay.
towards.
Alright, Cora, you can either resist or just let it happen.
Would it make me let go?
Uh,
As I get pushed, would it feel like I'm letting go or am I pulling her along?
Pulling her along.
Okay.
In that case, I might as well just move.
Okay.
Instead of shoving you.
Alright, Mr.
I'm just
Crix.
gonna move.
You're grappled, though.
Yeah,
Okay,
it just
fine.
means she moves half
I'm,
move.
I'm shoving myself
It
forward.
means she can't move. It means her movement is 0.
Cora is actively not letting her get away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Grappled is-
I shoved.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
So you
Move
moved.
two. Alright, Mr. Crix, you're up.
Okay. I don't want to leave the sunlight, but I guess I don't really have a choice. I will join Demovan in the Fuck corridor, and I will drag my spiritual weapon 20 feet.
Yeah, I'll
I
bring it
think
with
it's
you.
20 feet a turn.
Can't move daylight.
Nope, it is not a concentration spell. Well, then again, no, it's neither spiritual weapon.
Yeah, the sun doesn't move.
It's just a disco ball right now.
It just appears in
Whole
smaller locations around the planet.
Okay, well, your sphere is,
That
your
takes a
sphere is
note.
with you. There's your sphere. That's the flame.
Oh, so you can't move daylight because it's bound to an object. In this case, it was like a rock in the middle of the floor or whatever. It's like the light spell.
You could have picked it up.
Theoretically, yeah.
Perhaps
If you want to take a turn to do that, you can go ahead and do that. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I guess I'd take my action to pick up the rock or whatever that I put it on.
Or just
bring it with me.
Carve that thing out there, yeah. All right, it's coming with you.
Huzzah.
Alrighty. Iroken.
Well, that's a really cool fireball icon, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that animation.
Look at it go.
Swirly.
Graphics.
The graphics on the internet.
They're so weird.
10, 15, 5. God. 5. 4. Do I see? Ah, fucker. You know, so there's my 45, and then I am going to throw a javelin at it.
You throw. Which one do you want to throw a javelin at? Because now you see 3 in this room.
Fuck them. This one. Yeah.
Fuck him. This one.
All right, that definitely hits it. Deals 5 piercing damage. And actually, I don't think you have the returning one. It's just.
Yeah, that's.
It's
no
okay.
longer.
I know what it is.
I'll just edit it.
It is a. It'll be. It deals about 2 damage to it because it's not magical. But yeah, now it just has a. It has a javelin slightly sticking out of its skin. It is still afraid of you.
That one is. Bitch.
Okay. You are now in the room with some friends. All right, Velen will run down this way, run past your spiritual weapon. Kind of stays in the periphery, I guess. Actually, she's just stay here. Okay, this one can't get any closer to you, so it will run and hide behind its daddy friend. Thad, it is your turn.
So again, listening for a moment, it sounds like most of the sounds are coming from the south, where everyone's going.
Yep.
Do I hear anything to the north at all?
No.
Because we saw everything run to the south. Okay,
yes,
I'll go ahead and use.
Also, as you get into that cave, Mr. Hirokin, the floor is slippery here, but luckily you do have the right gear on. This floor is covered and in bones and corpses and just reeks of death.
Ew. That's lovely. So I can get another 5 feet, so I'll just push past. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Yep, come with her. And then use my bonus action. I'll go ahead and step of the wind again. Our key point.
I have no idea where you went. Oh, there you are. It was like you're behind some people.
20. Oh, okay, I see some shit.
Yes. Thad sees this boy in there.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step next to Hirokin. Perfect timing. I'm gonna see this thing. I'll take a moment. I'm gonna pull the truth dispenser off my back, and we're gonna take a shot at this guy.
Fuck this dude. All right, cool.
Yes! 22.
Damn.
And that's doubled because vampire.
Is it? Let's see. Is it radiant
damage?
Mm-hmm.
No, he doesn't have. He doesn't have vulnerability to radiant. It just.
Funny. If vampires
No,
are weak to
vampires
laser
don't
beam.
have it. That it basically, but it negates all of their.
Yeah, it negates
Vampire.
their healing.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, still, that's the first time I get like a solid headshot off.
Damn,
I get a
dude.
sweet hit. I get that hit marker sound, like. Ching.
A little crosshair pops out.
All of a sudden, it starts playing some 2010s, like.
Yeah, as you aim down the barrel at it, you notice that all of its wounds had healed. Like it has the singed parts of its skin where Crix's flaming, where those flames pierced it. However, it's all kind of like sinewed up and scar tissued up already. However, this thing just blasts through it, just like big chunk, a hole in its shoulder as it tackles at you, and it immediately goes after you.
I just look over to Hirokin. If it doesn't bleed, we can kill it.
You watch as that wound does not heal up. That wound does not heal up, but it does pounce upon you. And will bite. Bitey, bite. Chomp, an 11 will miss.
Nope. Block it.
And then a 21 does hit you with 8 slashing damage. And just cuts across your chest with the second one. The jaws snap right in front of your face. This one will gang up on you, runs in, will attack you with advantage due to pack tactics. 16
just hits me. Yep.
Okay. You watch as some of its like burnt and sizzled flesh is like heals up at the start of its turn. Okay, it will bite you for 6 piercing and 4 necrotic damage.
Ouch. All right.
And
I'm still okay.
Cora, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. I have no fear that they can handle themselves.
Cool.
Continue walking at my 15-foot pace.
God, you're so slow.
She's like a slime. Like, she's slow, but
And
when she
I'm-
gets there, she'll do a hella damage.
And I'm getting dragged.
You just
Right.
pimp walk. I just imagine you like pimp walking, dragging the Honda behind you. Like it's some ridiculous sitcom.
To be fair, I think I could lift her up and move quicker. How can't I know that they're in that room up
Yeah,
there?
you're hearing.
Like I
Yeah,
can
you're
hear 'em.
definitely hearing combat in that room for sure.
You're also hanging
Can
out
I-
under a fireball.
It's not a real fireball.
It looks
It's
just
just
like
warm.
you're chilling under a fireball.
It's a mood lighting
Alice,
fireball.
Am I?
healthy.
Whoops, it's not what I wanted to post.
You said healthy. I meant to happy.
Yeah, there's something within 60 feet. Sure.
I'm just gonna pass that off, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Seeking
you to
out
r-
the ones that are not.
I want you to
Thad
roll.
and Hirokin.
Yeah, roll me a d2.
Oh my god, it's probably just like echoing through the chamber. It's like extra spook.
Okay.
It saves.
Oh, okay.
Is it half?
That
No, it's just
is.
save or suck, right?
Yeah, save a suck.
Okay. Devand, your turn, good sir.
Alright, I will round the corner and see.
No, it is a. It is half. Sorry.
Okay, good.
How many feet was that? 15?
That was like, yeah, 20.
Alright, I will throw the spear, the javelin, with poison damage on it. For me sneezing. Aha!
At which one?
Extra spook.
That will hit him. Just hits him.
Woo!
Okay.
That'll be 7, and I'll make this a spook attack.
Very cool.
Yeah, you can hear me going through the phases in this boss fight. It's wild.
That is crazy.
Wisdom. He saves, but you still get extra damage.
Yeah. Where it be? That one.
Cool. 7 more damage.
So that uses a soup dice, and then I will. I guess I'll just throw it one more time.
That definitely hits. Oh, so close.
7 and another spook. 1.
And -1. Yeah, you're doing damage. Your Null Vampire will try to save again. Ayah! Fails. He is now spooked of you.
I will celebrate by slapping this kobold with my shield.
Huzzah! Bonk! Oh, Jesus. I'm pretty sure, give me a quick second, I'm pretty sure that's gonna give him some hypnotized, hostile.
Yeah, I literally went from like having a perfectly fine sinuses to like I can't breathe.
Yeah, dude, it's
Oh,
super
my
quick. That's what yeah, that was the worst that I got on one night was like that thing where it was
Super stuffed up.
super stuffed up.
Yeah,
Okay, so
and it's
that
not
one's
even
afraid.
like, oh, I'm so sniffly or anything. It's like it's just blocked.
Yep.
Science just like, nope.
Yeah.
Strength check. Strength fit. Bah, ah, ah. He just flattens on the ground. Okay. Valhalla up there in the far frigid north. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna shove again. So we move another 5 feet up. And I
Almost at the speed of one normal PC.
right? Almost. And let's see. I can totally help. I'm gonna. I was just imagining, what if I just touch? No, you have to be a willing creature. I don't know if Colra would be down to do that right now.
I don't know what we're talking about.
I was gonna just do gaseous form, just right then and there. But I'm actually going to. I think I'm gonna haste.
Ooh.
So we can move slightly faster than a normal PC.
So then, no, not haste us, haste
Okay,
Crix.
good.
Oh, cool.
So that Crix, in our lack of doing anything, Crix can move a little faster, do a little more. So let me fix that right.
That Daft Punk song.
So I'm gonna cast haste on.
Okay,
You're
awesome.
being cut out, Derpy. Am I the only one?
No, she just doesn't like talking about it.
Hey, I can talk.
Yeah, okay.
My mic is literally right next to my mouth. I don't even know how I cut off, but you know.
You can
whatever.
hear me better on your mic
Yes.
than they can hear you.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the most annoying thing in the world. I just need to. I need to project. And by project, I mean deepen my voice. But yeah, so Crix is hasted.
Sweet. That'll, oh boy. Yeah, I've got plans.
Okay. Well, your plans come into fruition, Crix, with the glowing daylight rock in your hand. It is now your
I'm
turn.
concentrating. BT dubs.
Yep. Cool. Go ahead, Crix.
Okay, 15 feet. Alright.
The daylight floods the room as the vampires in here all
And then I
react to
will
it.
move up to here.
Okay.
So I'm hasted, so I have two actions, right?
Yes. But there's specificity to it. Attacks, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. Fortunately, haste doesn't work for extra spells.
Gotcha, okay. Well, in that case, first thing I'm gonna
You
do...
use a spell and then attack.
You could throw the daylight and block off the retreat.
Alright, okay, here's thought. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work either.
I'm glad you brought it up to the council.
Yes. That changes things a lot. Okay, so that's gonna be... We're gonna... I think I want to guiding bolt that guy to start. We'll say it's second level.
Okay.
So
Against Mr. Big Guy.
Mr. Big Guy, 17.
That hits.
Does 24 radiant damage.
Ooh, cooking them. And then...
Yep, and then... yeah, that's the thing, is I don't really know what to, I guess I'll step forward and take a swing with my sword.
Do it.
Because that's all I can really do with the extra action. Is that actually better
You
than
could
my
also
height?
dash. I don't know if that would make it any easier to move further in.
He's already way in.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't see,
Um.
so I don't. Thanks, Cora.
You're welcome. But you're not being attacked, so.
Okay.
I also can't help.
Oh wait, no, I'm dumb. I'm not gonna move forward. I'm gonna fire my laser rifle at him.
There you go.
At advantage.
Yes.
Dope.
Yeah, you literally put like a fucking red dot marker on his head, and then shoot him at advantage. A bang.
Where is it? There's laser rifle.
Ooh,
25.
Hit. 17
For
radiant
17.
damage. Damn.
And then bonus action, can I move my thing close to him, or?
It wouldn't be able to get. How far can it move?
It's
like
I think 20 feet a turn.
Yeah, it would basically be able to get where I put it right now, which is
Okay.
into the room.
Yep. In that case, that is my turn.
All right, Hyroken, the kobold in front of you looks like it's about to get cooked. The big one is looking very, very hurt.
He's gonna look even more hurt in a second here. We're gonna just step around here. We're gonna recklessly go in here.
Yes. Hits.
Oh, that's not as cool.
Hits. And with that second one, how do you end this evil null vampire's life?
Oh, I would imagine there'd be a little bit of imagining some of the daylight somehow kind of gets caught on the great axe. So as he goes to swing in, just kind of, it lights up a little bit and it kind of helps kind of cleave through.
Cuts him from, cleaves him in half.
And when like light catches on something, then you like reflect it, and it's like laser focus. Like when you roast an ant or something.
Not refraction, the opposite.
Yeah, like when you like shine like magnifying glass onto an ant.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
or
totally.
like something that the cat chases, on the wall. Okay, never mind. Just
No,
continue.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
that would totally make sense for this, for sure.
Right, well, you cleave this thing straight from its head all the way through its furry, nasty body. Black blood spilling onto the ground as it just spills its guts all over the floor of this place. It is down for the count. And you just see the radiant energy from the daylight spell just cook it into oblivion as it just evaporates into a black, icky mist into the air and then just dissipates in the room. At this point, the other two kobolds just shrug and explode as well.
Might as well die.
Yeah, literally they're just like
boom.
Yeah.
I wipe the gore off my face.
All right, yeah.
So,
now you're all officially out of combat.
Damn.
We come into room about 20 seconds later. Oh, glad we can help.
You're immediately faced with a terrible, terrible smell as this room just reeks of death. But even worse smell is coming from the south.
Oh, I guess we gotta keep going towards the smell.
Crix, suddenly Crix, you're just like, everybody's just watching as like Crix is even more twitchy and like jumpy than he was before, and then suddenly just you do suffer a point of exhaustion.
Wait, what?
Oh shit, son.
No, it's just a round of lethargy.
It's a round of lethargy, not exhaustion?
It's
Okay.
Just
no, it's not a point of exhaustion.
Okay, well, no, sorry, you get exhausted for a round.
Yeah, you can't move or take actions until after our next turn. So ultimately, for 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, I got
Like
confused
when you're
with the other
outside of
spell.
combat, it's not. It's
Okay.
just a wave of lethargy.
Can you
to be like,
imagine though?
whoa.
That'd be a hell of a drawback.
Yeah, it would.
It
Right?
is an
A
OP
point of
spell, though.
exhaustion. I'm like, no.
I'm gonna
That's
look
one
at
of the
that,
barbarians.
at Crix, like wheezing on his knees, or hands on knees, like trying to catch his breath. Yep, that's why you do cardio. All right, where should we go next?
I mean, if we're taking out the trash, it sounds like the south.
It smells like it for sure.
Yeah. So the ice.
Trix, you're gonna eat all that? Because
I don't know if I would suggest eating vampire.
so you're not gonna eat it.
Well, at this point, it's all the vampire guts and gore have evaporated in the room. However, the bits and pieces of nasty bones and stuff are still all over the place.
Oh yeah, I'd pick up a bone and start gnawing whatever meat's left on it.
That's the boy we know.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
that's the 5 millennia rule.
I will use inspiration on this one.
5 millennia.
It's fresh off the floor.
50.
It tastes terrible, and you almost throw up. It's like the worst tasting. It's rotting meat. And I know you that's maybe tolerable, but you're able to get it down, but barely. Your stomach holds against it.
Okay.
Maybe a lizard, but you're
While
no.
Val leftovers of the earlier nausea, like she just kind of like throws up her mouth a little bit watching that.
Absolutely barbaric.
Are you really on the talk?
Yes, I know a lot about being barbaric.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, that aside, I'll walk to the middle of the room and take a close scan around. Other than the nasty bones, dead, exploded corpses evaporating, is there anything else here that signifies any significance? Writing on the walls, graffiti?
No, nothing. If anything, there just looks to be some sort of alcoves in the corner here where there seems to be bits and pieces of like fur and clothing that were pulled from maybe some corpses in here. Looks like this is where they would sleep.
So this is the den of the vampire.
Masquerade.
Dickwads. Yeah. All right. Well, as I said, it smells worse this way. Shall we continue on and see what we find? Or shall we go away from the stench? What are we doing here again? Shit.
There are steps that lead down towards
We
deeper.
don't have an exact direct path that
Right,
meant
this
to
is
be
kind
taken
of
here.
why I was hoping we'd head back to that big old cave that went deep into this glacier. It probably gets us down nice and quick, like. But
Yeah, right into either lava or bubbling water. Neither of which I think is a good idea.
you know, I was thinking about that. If it was lava, we should have had a draft coming up that tunnel. Can't be
Also
that.
should have been light. I didn't see any.
So it's probably some sort of acid.
Yeah.
That seems a very arbitrary assumption.
Well, given the smoothness of the walls, it was corroded, and given that there was no draft down there, it wasn't corroded by heat, so it must be chemical.
Oh, I just assumed it was burrowed out by some large creature.
Seemed very smooth for that. And we heard bubbling liquid.
There are smooth creatures in the world.
What if it
Anyways.
just had, like a slime.
Well, we
underground
could. Yeah,
sinking?
That's true. I'll point to the stairs. This at least goes in the same general downward direct path. So perhaps we just keep going this way. Also, looking around at everyone, how is everybody feeling right now?
Those who got hit or bit by those vampire spawn or the vampire null, you're feeling like okay, but like a little bit off for sure.
Not exactly comfortable right now, but
We
let's go
feel
take a cat nap.
Perhaps
itchy.
we could rest, yes.
we could take a quick rest here, or do we think we want to take a longer constitutional, make some food, sleep for a bit? I'm feeling all right, so a quick one will be fine for me, but just make sure we're not leaving anyone behind if they're feeling particularly strung out. I'm going to
I'm
sit
do-
on this bone
I'm
right
doing
here.
fine.
Okay.
I could keep going, aside from being mildly itchy.
I'm good to carry on.
Right, we're all
Right.
going.
I vote we rest.
Well, it's 3-1 so far.
Kolra
I-
Valhalla.
We have
Laura
Part
already
of the
said
three.
she can pretty much go, but Belle is very much not saying anything. Like,
I probably
I'm
would pick up on
doing
that.
whatever the group is doing.
All right, well, seems like the general gist is let's keep on trucking. I get off my bone I just sat down on. All right, to the smell hole.
Is there not anywhere else to go other than hole of unconfirmed death?
I
Thad
step back
continues
out.
down small hole.
Yeah, it's about, yep, but we're going this way, smell hole.
So Thad, as you descend down there, you find a cave deep within. That is, the deathly stench seems to be originating from this 10-foot-high cave. You see a dozen human skulls surrounding a pillar of ice, and that large cavity, a large cavity has been opened into pillar as if something recently has cracked it open and something burst from inside. The inside of the pillar, it's further in.
Okay, so I'm just
describing it to you.
Down south
Yeah.
this way.
You see though that
I see. Okay.
that the inside of the pillar. So just imagine like the inside of the pillar is filled with like blood and gore.
That is most disconcerting.
It's not pretty.
No. Oh god, I'm holding my breath.
That's-
Smells in here. Holy
It's
fuck.
very gross in there. That is for sure.
Don't let Crick see this.
It's
He'll
all
try to
ru-
eat it.
It's like it's. You can discern this was where that Null vampire was like incubating.
Yeah.
little fleshy sack.
Yep.
Cricks told me it's like acid hair.
Don't worry, not even I would eat this.
I look around. Is there any? Again, just take a scan of the walls, of the ceiling. Nothing else that jumps out. Words.
Though
More vampires.
No vampires.
Yeah.
The 12 skulls, though. I mean,
It makes sense. There's the 12 bodies and the 12 spirits we saw.
Yep.
Oh, we should bring them back. Perhaps we put these on. If we return the skulls. Sorry, if we return these skulls to those decapitated bodies, perhaps that will put some spirits to rest.
I don't know if it's just me, but I don't enjoy playing dead body jigsaw.
Have you done it before?
Silence.
It's a first for me. That's why I'm asking.
What's the exact state of these bodies? Are they like all bone? Are they muscle
they're-
and tendon?
Oh no!
It's-
There's 12 just like skulls in here that seem to have been strategically placed in a pattern around the around this pillar, this ice pillar. The ice pillar is broken open and like a big fracture down the center of it, and the inside of it is like the
gory nastiness.
yeah,
is it
the
you're
inside of like a Gusher's candy.
saying? All right. So here's my thought. Ready? I had to rub my two brain cells together for this one. So we take the 12 skulls, gather them up gingerly, like take them back to this headless bodies that Crooks had found in that other room, and just incinerate the fuck out of that goddamn gusher from hell. Any objections?
Who will do the incinerating and how?
I just slowly turn to look at Crooks.
Perhaps Kalis could be of use for incinerating things.
That's true. Anyone want to shake out the lamp?
I'll pull the lamp out and kind of like listen into it. Hey, Kalis.
Occupado!
Hey. Buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Occupied.
You wanna come burn some stuff, buddy? A man would come out and burn stuff, yeah.
Oh, you said, burning is warm. Okay.
Yeah, it's very warm.
I have on, yes. I'll burn.
A scorching ray just comes out at the tip.
You rub the lamp and the scorching ray comes out of it.
Flamethrower lamp.
Oh, I swear that never happens.
Yeah, there's nothing else in this room, however, other than the 12 skulls and this disgusting blood ice coffin.
Ice coffin.
Another great band name.
I could try to help burn it with sacred fire, but it's not really a fire ability. But They can see if it does
No,
anything.
so fire comes out of the lamp, and with Crix's help and the fire lamp's help, you're able to melt this thing down, and there's just like a bubbling and a cooking. As the daylight spell also like runs out, it also just sizzles and cooks all of the interior of this like thing, all the goopy bits and stuff, all evaporate and just turn to a smoke in the air. The room is cleared.
It's like an overcooked sloppy Joe. All right. All right. Who wants to help me gather up these cursed skulls?
Curse.
Maybe don't throw that adjective on them.
Oh, fair. I'm just making assumptions now. But I do think, actually, as out of character, though, I think we should at least try that, right? It just seems...
Yeah.
Seems
Coro's
like
having
it's-
no part of it.
Yeah.
I'll reach over, I'll pick up a skull to see if anything happens.
Nothing happens.
Okay, I think we're safe. Let's just at least give it a
As
shot.
you pick up the skull and you look at it, you can see little tiny like tooth marks all over this.
Oh, this has been gnawed on. Okay. Interesting. Did they look okay? I did see the skeletons in the other room. Do these look like they would possibly match those bodies, whether they're humanoid or
They look
elven
humanoid. They
or-
definitely look humanoid. The bones in the other
Okay.
room are nondescript that you just walked through.
Yeah.
These look like they were either chewed upon or at least like slightly gnawed before being left here.
But there's no evidence of the other part of the body. It's just the skulls.
Correct.
Did they look like they were gnawed on by a humanoid or?
Oh no, pointy little teeth.
Okay, so it's definitely else. Well, it's worth a shot, Elliot. I don't know if it does anything, but if nothing else, perhaps, just like those floating fiery bastards at the entrance, perhaps it brings peace to these cursed souls out there, whatever those
What
things
I will
were.
say is let me go into the room. I think I should be fine to not spring the magical trap again.
Sure. Can you hold 12 skulls? I'll start filling your hands up.
I
Good answer.
take my shirt and like hold it out to pile all of the skulls in.
Yeah, like a little like a makeshift fanny pack.
Yep, like going for a snack run and not wanting to take a second trip. So you just have like
Yeah, I'll absolutely just be filling out the skull number 7, 8, 9. The one that comes after 9, the one that comes with one after 9, and then
Count your number of toes. Your toes.
I only have 9 toes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Oh no. Which toe is he missing? All right. As you leave, there's another path in here if you want to explore that as well. Up to you.
Up
do
to
one thing at a
north.
time.
Laura left me.
She dragged
you.
I
No,
can't
she's
physically
dragging.
move you.
Wait, actually, you're saying. So let me go back here. Let me see. So it's back up this way, right?
Yep.
Oh, I see. So there's a path up here.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Curiosity got me. I'll go take a look while we're
All right.
heading back.
So this one, as you go in there, I'll just move you in because the fucking pathing
okay.
is terrible.
Yep.
Entombed in the icy floor of this 20-foot high cave is the frozen, well-preserved corpse of a frost giant. There are a bunch of scratch marks and bite marks in the ice, suggesting a half-hearted attempt to excavate the remains.
Deja vu all over again.
I've been to this place.
Give me a
Deja
perception.
vu.
Give me a perception check.
Deja vu.
Deja vu.
Drifts his way out.
Because I was gonna go into Mortal
I'm
Kombat.
having-
Can't believe
Damn it!
You know what? It's just there's nothing really. You don't see anything of use in this room, but you get
It's
a
just a
quick
bird.
you get a quick fucking comedic vision. You're just like this is just like a thought that occurs to you. You see this giant, and then you think back and you're like, how the hell did this thing get here? You just have that. We just see that like thinking bubble that thinks and just watches this giant just like walking across the glacier and just was like, oh boy, I can't wait to get home to my wife and kids, and then a city crashes from the sky on top of it.
I always just after thinking through this, I'll like just go to one knee, just put my hand on the surface of ice, look down at him. Oh, that's tough, buddy. Okay, bye. I'll head back to the group.
Just to have a city drop on your head. It's like, oh, bad luck.
That's
All
rough.
right. That's rough, buddy. That's real rough.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So yeah, there doesn't seem to be much more in that room of use. Where are y'all heading back to?
I'll tell the group like, hey, I think there's a lot of dead giants under the ice. I found another one, but let's keep going. I would say we should go back to the skull room.
Yeah,
Or the bonatorium.
The bone zone.
The bone zone. Damn it.
Bone zone.
Bone zone to the bone zone.
At least see if this works, and then we can continue exploring.
All right, I'll move the rest of y'all goofids.
Yeah, I actually already turned around. I forget where the fuck we are.
Yeah,
follow
I think I might
Crix.
be lost. Oh, am I not lost? Oh, cool.
It was in this general direction, but I can't remember exactly.
Yeah. I'm here.
Oh, right. So we went down, we went right. Yeah.
I go and I put the skulls. Is there any way for me to tell which skull is from which body?
Give me an investigation check really quick.
I already used my inspiration on the con check for eating rotten meat, so
Very useful.
Yep. Actually, investigation I'm decent at.
Yeah, you figure it out just based on like the missing vertebra and what vertebra are still on these skulls. As you plonk them all onto their heads in here, or at least put them, or at least try to give them, they don't like stick on like Legos, but those who are outside watch as the shadows disappear.
Ha! I was right again. Mark one down in my log of victory.
But
Apply
what
log.
does
That was your
gain
two.
us?
That was your two broken clock.
I don't
Don't
understand.
confuse him with metaphors.
If the clock is broken, then what use does it serve?
Don't confuse him with clocks in particular because they go above 9.
It wasn't a metaphor anyway.
That's true. They do go above 9. It gets very confusing. Anyways, mission successful. Spirits quelled.
But what do we gain from this?
A clean room, and the satisfaction of sending souls to rest, or something like that.
All right, where are you heading off to next, party?
Well, there is another. Sorry, back the way we just came from. Again, wasn't there another tunnel to the north we can go look at? That way or something like that. Just from completion. Oh, we could probably check this room now too.
Yeah.
But for completionism's sake, I kind of want to go back to that tunnel and check it out. But I don't have a real reason to go to that one versus any others, I suppose. Just keeping track of where we've been to make sure we don't like start getting lost. Anyone else have input?
Always go to the big hole.
That's
I'm
true.
not going in that hole.
I don't think we need to go in that hole now.
Everyone really wants to go in that hole.
I really want to go down that hole too. However, we got a
We
point
can
back.
split
Logan.
that.
No, it's not.
It's
Turn
probably
someone
safe
to
now.
gas.
Okay, if no one wants to decide, we can flip a coin. Up here
Okay,
or
I'm going this
down
way.
here.
I'm going this way.
I don't see you anymore, so I don't know where you're
He
going.
went south.
Yep.
Add lax object permanence.
Where did that voice come from? I don't see anybody speaking.
But it reminds me of Crix. God rest his soul.
Yeah, he's dead. I haven't seen him in 2 minutes. He's clear.
You can still hear his voice.
Like he's just 10 feet away from me. Oh, that's so strange. All right, to the south we go. Fine. Okay.
Oh, YOLO.
All right, you find an empty room.
Also,
All right.
question for these rooms: we see these kind of patterns where like slashes and things. That's just a general ice.
Yeah, ice pattern.
Okay, doesn't mean anything.
Ice.
Baby.
Bum,
Baby.
bum, 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 bum.
Mortal Kombat.
All right, Elizabeth's going this way, so I guess we'll
All
just...
right, you round the corner there,
I think we're just
Crix,
gonna ruin music as
and you
this.
see in this 35-foot high cave another massive hole in the floor.
Oh my
Damn it.
god!
Oh,
It's been ordained. There's no escaping from it now.
There is another path that exits to the south.
Nope. There is only
Right.
a hole.
and I'll give you 5 gold to jump in.
Who was that
Dude.
to?
Thought she just said, Val, give me 5 gold for him to jump in. So Val will just reach into the bag of holding and be like, okay.
I'll give you 5 gold. Val, pay the man.
Like a wishing well, like. There you go.
It's like Alphino buying particular character's sword.
Oh yeah.
He's
Look at
just
the
like,
cost.
oh,
Look at the sword
Tataru
cost.
will
10 million gold. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll just walk up to the edge and kind of take a look down. Does it look the same thing? Smooth walled.
Yeah. Glass,
Okay,
glass-like
down it.
walls. This one though, you can hear the sound of like that bubbling noise is a little bit closer.
If I listen very carefully with my vast experience with various liquids, can
I thought you were gonna say various worms.
what? No.
I'm gonna say glass.
Does it sound like a boiling liquid, or does it sound like something more viscous flowing? If there's any chance,
Give me
I
a
can
perception check.
Yeah, if there's any chance of this. 19.
Okay, it definitely does not sound viscous.
Okay, so it just sounds like a general water-ish
Mm-hmm.
thickness.
If I sniff the hole, what do I smell? Do I smell like?
Perception check.
Are you looking at me, or are you looking to?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, perception. Schneefception.
Oh.
You do not smell anything that's sulfuric or acidic.
Okay.
It sounds like it may just be some sort of liquid
How
water.
long does daylight last?
1 hour.
I'm gonna walk
I'm
forward.
gonna throw my daylight rock down the hole.
Okay. Daylight rock goes sliding down the hole. Where's your
But we
daylight?
should listen. I'll carefully close my eyes and actually listen. If I hear anything, react to this as it falls down.
Splash, splash. Or you hear a splash. And then you hear a...
Like something swimming through the water, or like... Curious.
That was a lot of noises to parse.
Okay, so you heard what sounded like...
Basically, like dissolved. Then
I was imagining like piranhas.
So you heard what sounded like the sliding of the stone down the tunnel.
Yeah.
It hit some sort of liquid with a splash. There was a reaction to something hitting that liquid, where something violently sounded like something violently exited the liquid and then quickly moved away from the liquid and then went into more liquid.
So they jumped out of the liquid.
Oh,
Alright,
so it could
I'm
be
gonna
like
come up.
Yeah, that could be another vampire creature being chased away from the light.
Or just
I'm
a
gonna
creature
come
that was
up.
startled. Okay, what are you gonna
It
do?
doesn't have to be a vampire. It could be a crab for all we know.
Vampire
Shit.
worm.
I'm
Vampire
gonna
crab.
grab Demavan's hand, replace my hand with his to grab Vahana's shirt, say, hold this. But,
They're both blushing.
is there a way I could attach my anchor to the top of this hole? Like,
Yeah.
Okay. And then just jump off.
Okay. So,
While
Cora,
activating.
Can I also just? I see you said that. I'll try to hold on to
activating
your
that.
your anchor just to give you support.
I'll
I
hold
should.
on to Thad's love handles.
sick. Just oh god,
Please,
just holding
I
at the
am-
waist.
Yep.
I am fucking cut, man. No love handles here.
His
All right, so
it's
you
all
slide
love
down the hole,
ab
Cora.
handles.
And this hole is doesn't seem as steep or long as the other one that you experienced earlier, and or at least Demavan went down. You slide down it, and I'll move you to where, let's say you just end up here. So as you slide down the hole, you see what looks to be the Bulbous Cavern. It has walls as smooth as glass and a ceiling lined with dripping icicles. Wisps of steam rise from roughly circular pool in the northern half of the cave, and then there are south of the pool is a shallow crater filled with oversized snowballs. In the distance, however, you do see something that is even more intimidating. This enormous cave also has glassy walls, smooth dome ceiling. Cavern contains two large pools, both of which have steam rising from them as it slowly bubbles, like a low boil. So, what you see though...
You're saying steaminess if it's warmer?
Correct.
Okay.
And then, Cora, you
I'm not
notice
there.
something move in that large, steaming pool. 2 antennae poke up and out as you see spines surface. That's what Kolra sees.
Ooh.
Oh, what the fuck?
I love that my
thing?
computer sometimes doesn't load.
Cool.
That's a creepy looking centipede thing.
I'll
Yeah.
show it to you again.
Oh,
So,
there we go.
Yeah. So you
oh,
see
it
it.
actually says what it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry.
I don't even know what
There.
that is, but well.
All right, but Kolra, you notice it kind of like its antennas tick. Tick, 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 tick. Its little bug-like eyes rise up out of the water and kind of like look in the direction, but it doesn't seem to be looking at you. And you see 2 smaller ones slither up and out next to it, and its head kind of swivels. The big one's head kind of swivels, and you see its like frilled neck rise up and out, and it starts to. It like rises out of the water and starts moving in your direction.
Okay, I'm gonna say a quickly fuck that. And throw down a darkness. Like at the edge of the...
Okay.
And what are we don't hear anything. We're just
No, but now
top
as soon
waiting.
as the big one starts moving, you all hear it. It's it's the same noise you heard before.
That's yeah.
And then Kolra, you watch as this thing starts approaching, and then it jumps out and attacks the orb of light in the pool
Yeah.
and eats it.
Cool X-ray.
Is it glowing from the inside now?
Yeah, for a brief moment you see its innards glow, but actually no more than it was before because this thing is just
inherently glowing.
Oh,
That's
It's like fiery. Is that
Yep.
what it is?
Yeah, you guys
I would
found
like
these
to-
things.
That has no
the-
idea.
You found
I
one
would
of
like
them.
to like squeeze between like
Kolra, you drop the
something on
darkness.
a band
Okay, and
and just like peek in.
you don't see anything now.
And hope that just peeking between Demavand and
Anyone wanna ask if there's anything going on down there? It's mildly quiet.
I very quickly repel back up.
Oh,
The
here's-
chain retracts as Kolra like appears up out of the hole.
Okay.
We
You're-
do not know. No, we don't want any of that.
What
You hear
was
more
that?
splashing. You hear another splashing noise. Well,
Sounds
Do
like,
I?
Sounds like a hot tub.
What a Remoraz is.
give me a nature or recheck. Nature or
Could I
survival.
argue survival? Yeah. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck.
You've somehow dealt with one of these in the past. Yeah, you know what a Remoraz is. They are nasty.
One
Oh,
guy
it
on
looks
the ship.
nasty as fuck. Yeah.
You
We
know
don't
these
want
things.
to fuck with this thing.
You know these things basically are just massive. They're massive massive heaters, basically. You know that anything that touches them will be burned, and it seems that you may have stumbled upon what looks to be a Remoraz nest.
Oh,
Oh, even more reason.
hence the little ones you mentioned. Okay.
And you did see what looked to be, as I described them, a shallow crater filled with oversized snowballs.
Yes.
Oh, eggs, perhaps?
And what you saw there was that the big mama Remoraz was wrapped around snowball-sized eggs in that one pool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at
Oh,
least
no.
the positive there is if we ignore it, it probably won't hunt us.
Wait, it's a nest of very not wanting to deal with things.
If I wanted
All
to,
right.
like, could I drop like one of my vials into it?
I would very quickly try to stop that.
Yeah, I think we should probably not try to mess with them unless we do need to go through this to get deeper into the glacier. But we have many other places to explore that may get us there first.
Did you see any other way to go down there?
Well, there were steps back the other way.
I think I saw the entrance to the other tunnel. but I don't believe I saw any other entrances or exits.
No, so the only thing you saw down there was more like tunnels that were bored. This seems to be a something that was more or less shaped by these creatures. Like the interior, there was once again like all smooth walls, like domed stuff.
Oh, that's why they melted the way through. Hence the glassy edge. Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing we came here for is down there. I hope. But there wasn't any man-made tunnels.
Well, in that case, I think we should just continue on. There's plenty more to explore. We may end up down there eventually if we keep going, but I'll just point to the south on this way. That is unknown. We should continue.
I go up to Vahana and Demavan and then grab Demavan's hand and replace it with mine. Thank you for holding this.
Right, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna continue on. What is down this
Al,
way?
like, looks down at her hand and, like, up to Cora and just, like, doesn't say anything, but just kind of like, hey.
Probably Cora didn't notice.
You do not hear, as you move away from the hole, you don't hear any like pursuit. You just hear that low burbling noise coming back up to greet you, or just making its way through the tunnel.
I'm gonna wait until we're like out of the room before dropping darkness.
Okay. Yeah, and there's a tunnel that exits to the south.
Which Thad's already working his way towards. All right, we look back. Everyone's feeling chippy. Let's keep going. I'll start exploring.
Perhaps we should slow down and take a rest now. Since
Why?
it's the end of the session.
It's only been 5 minutes since the last time I asked this question.
Yes, but now we're at the end of a session, so
I don't understand what you mean by this.
You do
Credits
remember,
are rolling.
Yeah, but you do remember that there is that tower that can that if you do short or long rest in there, it will short rest can regain spell slots, but it is basically like a little bit of a shelter cave system.
It's our bonfire.
Yeah, we're not that far away from it, right?
Nah, and you can just get back there, no problem. I'll just take you back.
Okay, yeah, if everyone wants to rest, we can do that. I thought we'd just keep going a little bit further, but
I mean,
okay.
I
Well,
won't say no to a rest. Let's put it that way.
the spellcasters are a little bit lower on spell slots, I think.
Yeah.
And
we've been a while since a long rest.
correct. You are getting to that, like your bodies are feeling it, I would say. You took quite a bit of time to get here, and then immediately fought outside and just dove right in. You took a short rest, but as you head back there, you'll do a long rest in that chamber. Thad, the camera lingers on you at the where you're like about to like head down these stairs, and you were like about to round the corner, but the camera stays there. As you're looking down, as it lingers, and we just see you walk away, the camera looks upon this wall that was in this chamber, flat sheet of like large cloudy ice, and a Titanic-sized creature, a shadow of it, moves up to the edge of it, and then slowly recedes backwards into the distance.
Okay.
Oh, we're absolutely coming back this way.
Wait.
So we're
which room was that in?
absolutely walking into that.
Which room was that in? Was that in
The way I was heading down this
here.
way, right?
Yeah.
I didn't turn the corner exactly. I got just the
he didn't.
somewhere
None
down
of you
here.
saw that, but Thad.
Yeah. That's one of those things where we would have TPK'd there had Crix not been like, hey, let's rest.
No,
because it's the
who
end of the
knows?
session.
We'll figure it out next
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
of Dragon Ball Z. All right.
That is the nightmare scenario, though. is we
PCs
should
were
go-
indestructible.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we should turn back and take a rest. And it's like,
You
nah, we
hit
can
the
just go into
return.
this
You hit the
one
return
more
button, and you go
room.
back to your no, the one more room.
Yeah.
Just one more room.
And it's like, oh well, we're fighting,
All right.
an
So-
ancient dragon.
The party at the end of the night, or at the end of what they can discern is a long day of travel, fighting, and exploration. gets their cold weather gear out and beds down for a long rest here in the Caves of Hunger, having dealt with, well, one of the most disgusting residents here, the vampire Tekeli-li.
Pretty sure it's a Pokemon, but yeah.
Tekeli-li.
It's one of those ones from the Sun and Moon.
Yeah,
Like,
the
legendaries.
Yeah.
Tapu Keke, I think is one of them.
Yeah, one of those.
Top Kekek.
No, Tapu Keke, I think, was one of them.
Oh no, Tapu.
Yes, I think you're right. I'm just putting it together.
Tapu Lele was another one. This one was
Top Lel and Top Kek.
Tapu Fini.
Oh my god. Okay.
Also, do we need to take watches for this, or is this going to be a fairly safe place?
We just saw the.
I assume we should take watches.
The T-Rex wandering the corridors. Let's take some watches.
Yeah.
We'll just
mechanically
Alice
isn't
wake
going
up.
to make a difference though.
We're gonna do it next time as you bed down for the night here.
So not updating for a long rest just yet. We're just starting one.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I already updated it. Fuck.
Well then, don't worry about it because nothing was gonna happen. You'll wake up the next morning with your spell slots all ready. Throughout the night, there are some like strange noises that echo throughout the cave, but nothing approaches you on anybody's watch. It's just that sounds seem to carry pretty far here. No more cackling laughter.
Necrotic damage I took get restored.
Everybody's HP is now back.
Okay, good. Yeah, long rest.
Maximum. Do not worry. I did record it. Fad had the record.
How much did I lose?
You would have lost 10 total HP.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Trix was at 5. Hyroken took a chunky 8. Total necrotic, but not off of his top.
Fad wins again.
And then other than that, good stuff, everybody, tonight. The exploration continues. We'll see what you find.
There's so much.
Really, that was a good way to kind of discern what was down those holes, though. That was the actually shortest tube to get down there. And interesting thing is that as long as you don't disturb them, they're just gonna chill.
Yeah, I was wondering if we have to end up going through there to continue on, but I guess that will be dependent on what we explore and find.
Mm-hmm. And I leave the stream with this lovely find that I found. Observe.
Yes, I saw that earlier.
The quickly burning meme of the day.
Yeah.
That's great.
These
it's so rotund. My
sea
God.
goots. Large goots. But he's quite large. All right. Well, good shit, everybody. We'll convene tomorrow for whatever shenanigans that will conspire there or transpire.
Are you familiar of the origin of goots?
No, but I gotta go pee and end the stream, so you can explain it later.
Huge.
So,
I'm also be right back.
Alrighty. I'm not here. Oh shit. Thank you to those who are watching tonight. I had a good time with everybody here. Ending the stream. And we'll be back with more D&D on Tuesday. Bye-bye.